All right, I'm here with Nathan.
Hello Tom, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm well, thank you.
And we're actually playing a bit of a culmination game here.
Yes. This is the culmination of a mini tournament that we ran pre-GHB 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we are the
finalists.
We are the finalists.
Yeah.
So we're going to do something a little bit different to the other games, and you get to watch.
Yeah, it's good. Effectively, we had a little bit of a tournament. We had 5 of us all bring a 1250 point list, and we played a couple of games each, and sort of I'm playing the Ogres here, and they sort of did quite well against Evan's undead list, and then they didn't do as amazingly against Brett's Deepkin, but they didn't do badly.
Yeah.
How about you?
So I brought my Nighthaunt, and I did very well against a Zench list that was heavy on the shooting, the Flamers, and I believe I did very well against Brett's Deepkin.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I survived a mega charge. And
no, I didn't do so well. I sort of didn't realise just how chargy a mega charge could be, and
Yes. A charged up mega charge. But, you know, here we are in the finals though. We did well enough.
We absolutely did. So what we've done is we've set the table up. We've rolled out for some random terrain. So we've got some sinister, we've got a bit of inspiring, we've got some commanding down here. It's a very, very inspiring hill in the middle there, and we've got a overgrown Mage Wraith throne and a mystical hut. In terms of games and realms, we're actually just going to pick something out at random. But one more thing to add about this game is we did always say that the final would also face off with a Gargant thrown into each army list. So we're basically going to have, in addition to our 1250 points, one of these bad boys on each side, and they're going to be exactly the same, just so that it's so that it is even Stevens. But all right, I'm going to pick this particular
Pitched battle profile.
and we are playing Scorched Earth. Jesus.
Ooh.
There is 8 objectives on this. That's going to be really tight on a 4x4 board. Do we want to pick something else, or do we want to go with this?
Let's go with option B.
Yeah. I'm going to pick out this pitched battle report. Okay, no, this one's better. It's 5. That's acceptable. So we're playing focal points, which will sort of, by the looks of it, actually kind of line up with the way we've set the terrain up. Effectively, we get to control objective points. If we control objective points that are up and down the table, we get some extra victory points. Interesting. Actually, this is quite interesting, because if a player controls an objective while a friendly monster or friendly behemoth unit, they score an additional victory point. So suddenly the giants, and is your thingy Mabublia, is your black coach a behemoth?
I believe it does have a behemoth rule.
Scumbag, that's awesome. I love it. So yeah, so we're going to go for 5 rounds. I will probably, so I've before we even set up, I did tell Nathan I was going to take this side because this side has the good light for recording. So let's go through and find out what realm we're on.
So because Tom chose the battle plan, I will choose the realm, and I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling this one. We are going to be playing on Ogor,
the realm of shadow. Oh, that does work for you, I think, probably, maybe. The Realmscape feature, the all-consuming shadows of Ogor can obscure even the mightiest foes' advance. Terrain features, including faction terrain, have an overgrown scenery rule. Okay, that's interesting. The Realm artifact, I don't think anybody will be taking, because we've already got our lists made up, and we did say that we were going to be playing with them as they were. The Realm command is on me. The champion imposes their will on nearby allies, commanding them to reform. What does that do?
So I'm going to interject here and say this actually probably benefits you more than me, because that's almost a duplication of my allegiance ability that allows me to summon my minions from across the battle to my general.
Yeah, so I can use this command ability once per turn at the end of my movement phase. If I do so, pick a friendly unit wholly within 18 of a friendly hero, remove that item from that unit from the battlefield, and then set it up again wholly within 6 of that friendly hero and more than 9 away from enemy units. So it's a good way to call in reinforcements.
Yeah, you can summon your reinforcements from across the battle.
That's actually pretty solid.
For you, very solid. For me, it's actually weaker than my allegiance ability, which is spectral summons. So you can use this command ability at the start of your movement phase. If you do so, pick a friendly Nighthaunt unit that is on the battlefield, regardless of how far away it is.
Yeah.
So I don't have to be in 18. I can just be in this corner and go, well, I need backup, you from over there across.
Yeah.
So it gives you a Nighthaunt ability. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, when I saw Realm of Shadow, I kind of went, oh, that's going to be interesting. Okay, so one more thing. There is a spell on here. It is the Judgment of Shadow, casting value of 7. Pick one enemy unit within 12 of the caster that is visible. Roll 7 dice. For each roll that is less than the unit's unmodified save characteristic, that unit suffers a mortal wound. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So could be situationally useful, but it does have a fairly high spell cast at a 7.
Yeah, 7's... Oh, you know what? Let's see how they go. All right, we'll set up some terrain markers and go from there. All right, so my list of ogres. I was very excited about painting up ogres at the time, and so my list is these. I've been doing Gutbusters. So the way it's set up is I've got the Tyrant, who is actually the general. He's been given an artifact, which is the Splatter Cleaver. And effectively, at the end of the combat phase, if any wounds have been inflicted by that, I get to heal D3 wounds to each friendly Blood Gullet ogre, which is basically everyone here, wholly within 12, and I get to roll separately for each unit. His command trait that I've had to pick up from the faction that I gave him is nice drop of the red stuff. Friendly units that start a pile-in move wholly within 12 of this general can actually move an extra 3 inches when they pile in. So that is really, really mobile. My next hero is in fact the Butcher here. And he's been given the Wizard Flesh Apron, so he gets to cast an extra spell in the hero phase. Pro tip, I've also got a Balewind Vortex, which I'm probably going to try to get him up on so he can really, really get some casting magic out there. In terms of the rest of it, everything else is in a single battalion, which is the Gorman. So we've got the Slaughtermaster here, and what that battalion does is it basically means he gets to reach into his pot twice and, you know, buff up one of the units. But what we've got is a unit of 4 of the Iron Guts, which are just amazingly good hard hitters. We've got a unit of 6 Ogre Gluttons, and we've actually got 2 separate units of the Lead Belchers. And the idea is this is a pretty tight list, so I needed some extra units to be able to hopefully go out and claim some objectives, and obviously because of our game we've also got the Tyrant. I did pick up the Balewind Vortex, as I said. I've also had an extra 10 points, so I picked up a Malevolent Maelstrom, and obviously we've got the terrain feature, which is the Great Maw Pot, which I will include. We've gone for some auxiliary objectives, and I've actually picked up Overwhelm, because we can do this if an enemy hero is slain by an attack made with a melee weapon by a friendly battle line unit. Now, these guys are battle line. I may have actually screwed myself, because I'm not entirely sure that those... No, they would be battle line. Yeah, no, they are battle line. Okay, so I haven't screwed myself. So, yeah, they will go absolutely well, because they hit like trucks. All right, I'll hand over to Nathan to go through his list. All right, Nathan, take us away.
Okay, so my list is actually fairly straightforward. No battalions, but I do have an extra CP which I purchased.
Ah.
My general is going to be the Spirit Torment here. He is going to have Ruler of the Spirit Host because obviously, and he's also got the Pendant of the Fell Wind, which means anyone within a radius of him, which I believe is 12 inches, gets to move an extra 3 inches when they move.
Oh, nice.
I have a Guardian of Souls with Nightmare Lantern. I also have Lady Olinda.
Yep.
They are my heroes. I do have a Behemoth in the form of the Black Coach, which is lovely. I've got one single blob of 40 Chain Rasp. Just as a caveat, you can probably see 2 Dread Wardens. The guy in the purple in the front, Mr. Silver, is the Dread Warden. The other guy is just a pure plain Chain Rasp.
Yep.
I have a single blob of 6 Spirit Hosts, just for a couple of tarp hits. And I do have another Gargant. Now, this Gargant here, unfortunately, isn't a ghost, so he doesn't benefit from any of my allegiance abilities. So I can't just put him in the underworlds and drop him on a objective at the end of a turn.
Yep.
Dang.
All right, so I will put this straight out there. I'm really scared of this unit of 6.
You shouldn't be. They're a tar pit, but they can die very quickly if I'm unlucky.
I don't think I've ever been able to kill them very quickly. In fact, every time I've played against them, I managed to knock off one, and then it's like, and it's back.
Yeah. Well, the best part about Ruler of the Spirit Host is it doesn't matter how many wounds a model has, if it's a summonable battle line or summonable unit, this guy can just return D3 models every hero phase. So if you take out half that unit, there's a chance I'll just bring that half back in my hero phase, which is great. But it's less useful on these guys, where 3 guys out of 40 is, less than 10%.
It's a very nicely painted army too. I love it. Love it. All right, let's get to setting up. I have picked this side of the table, like as you can actually see it in the shot, just how much more light there is.
Which means I have that side.
Yeah. Let's roll off to see who goes first. Given that I have got a battalion which most of my guys are in, I'm feeling pretty confident. So it's your 1 versus my 3. I'll set up first and we'll come back. Alright, so we've set up, and Nathan's kept me honest by sort of pointing out that we'd forgotten to go through spells, which is completely on the mark. So, for my Butcher, the spell that I've given him is called Rib Cracker. Sorry, not Rib Cracker, he's built in Blood Feast. So, effectively, on a successful cast, which is a 7, any unit that's not a monster but wholly within 18, add 1 to the attacks characteristics of that unit's weapons, which is awesome because that pumps up a lot. And my Slaughtermaster, he's built in one as Rock Chomper, which is pretty good. But he's also been given Greasy Deluge, and because of the faction that I've picked, I do actually get to give them an extra spell each. So he's actually got Blood Feast as well, but also Greasy Deluge. They don't get to cast an extra one, but they do get to have that extra option. So again, this one is an enemy unit within 18, and it's subtract 1 from hit rolls until the start of the next hero phase. So Greasy Deluge is actually potentially quite a good one. That goes through mine. Nath, what have you got?
All right, so I've actually deployed both my Chain of Rasp Horde and my Guardian of Souls in the underworlds because I'm a ghost.
Yeah, no, that makes sense, and I'm actually petrified of that.
Good. So my Guardian of Souls has Shade Mist as the extra spell.
That's the negative...
Negative 1 to wound rolls.
Yep.
Lady O has Soul Cage. Soul Cage means a unit cannot retreat and has to fight last in that turn for combat. Yeah.
Oh, that's nasty.
So it's a pretty cool one. Not many people use it because it's very situational. Situational at best. I also forgot to announce my auxiliary objective, which is Cornered. So you complete this auxiliary objective if you have 2 or more friendly units within 3 inches of the same enemy hero at the end of any turn. So if I can surround anyone with a couple units,
is it units or heroes?
Units.
Oh, nice.
2 or more friendly units.
So basically, as soon as you get two of anything next to one of my heroes, bang.
Done.
Okay, cool. All right. So look, just going through the setup, I have focused quite strongly on this side of the board. This is kind of where I'm making my initial stand. So I've got two lead belchers right at the back, and they are purely there to try to stop summoned units just starting off right in my territory down here. I've got the 6 gluttons, I've got the giant, I've got the butcher next to the moor pot. Around this side, I've got the slaughtermaster, the 4 iron guts, and the tyrant. And way out over here on the other end of the table, I've just got the 2 lead belchers just to claim that objective, which is sort of realistically why I brought them. Nathan has...
So, on my far right, I have the black coach capturing the objective.
Yep.
Hopefully giving me a bonus objective point in my turn.
Yep.
I've got the 6 spirit hosts, the spirit torment, and Lady O.
Yep.
Now, we've already discussed that the AoS Gargant doesn't benefit from Allegiance abilities, nor does it benefit from the artifact. His artifact means everyone here gets an extra 3 inches of movement.
Yeah, nice.
Didn't need to keep him in that range to do so.
Yep.
I've got the Gargant over here capturing this objective, and I've got 2 units in the underworld. So,
nice.
Don't know when I'm going to drop them or where I'm going to drop them, but hopefully they will make an impact.
All right, so just a reminder, in this scenario, any Gargant, any... Behemoth?
We'll call behemoths because...
Was it behemoths and heroes, or was it just behemoths?
It's just behemoths and monsters, I think.
Ah, that's right, monsters, yeah, I remembered the second bit. So anything that's either a behemoth, which is the 2 giants, or a monster, on an objective will score an extra victory point, which is actually quite good for Nathan's.
Because I've now got 2 extra objective points.
Yeah, so that's actually really interesting. Now, I did deploy first, so I am desperately in my mind as I'm talking, trying to work out whether I should be going first or whether I should be sending in Nathan to go first. So in my mind, look, if I go first, I'll hopefully get to sort of set up shop and go from there. But I also won't really be getting much in the ways of attacks against Nathan. So if I sort of, flip side, if I make him go first, he'll have to sort of, come in a little bit closer to me. He doesn't have much in the way of ranged that I think, but he can summon in units. So you know what I might do? I might actually take the first turn. I don't know what to do. Do I take the first turn, try to set up shop and play defensive, or do I throw in Nathan and then hope for a double turn? If I can weather the first storm. You know what? I am going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to try to weather the first turn. I'm banking on the fact that you don't obliterate everything. I'm sort of hoping that you desperately don't obliterate everything. Nathan, Nighthaunt, turn 1.
Okay.
Oh, and also Nathan has an extra CP because he paid for 1, and I've got an extra CP here because I've got a battalion. So over to you.
Cool. All right, so at the start of the battle round, before either player takes their turn, whoever's turn goes first, we get to level up the black coach with the evocation of death. Roll 3 dice, and for every 4+, we only get the 1, you gain a level of Nimbus of Power. So at the moment, I am level 1.
Yep, on the bear dice.
On the bear
that
dice.
is the bear.
The bear is the level 1. That basically means in my hero phase, I get to heal D3 wounds back to the black coach.
Nice.
Or return D3 models to a nearby unit.
Yep.
Within 6. Now you can see what's going to happen here.
Oh yeah, no, I'm scared of this regeneration pit of monsters that you've got.
Yeah. I am going to gain an extra command point because...
Yep, it's your turn.
It is my turn.
Awesome.
I am going to use Lady O to cast Mystic Shield on these guys in front of her. Actually, I'm going to see who I get it off.
Yeah.
I'll see if I get it off and then I'll determine who I'm putting it on.
Completely legit.
I don't even get that off, so I can't really put it down on anyone. That takes me to my movement phase.
I'm having a laugh because in the last game where I was playing Evan, guess how many spells I got off successfully? 1 all game.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the last game I played, I don't think I got very many spells off either. But
Yeah,
that's
it is
the
what
luck
it
of the
is.
dice. Yeah. All right, I'm going to move this behemoth, yeah.
Yep.
So,
He's on the objective.
he's on the objective, but he's also going to be partially obscured by the terrain, which means, because he's the only unit in my army that isn't flying, everything is overgrown, he can't be shot at.
Yeah, so funny story, when we picked the realm as this and kind of went,
the Shadow Realm.
Everything is overgrown, we kind of went, it doesn't actually make a thimble of difference
Because everything flies.
And then Nathan, again, pointed out correctly,
Except that guy.
Except that guy. So, yeah, no, absolute winner. So blocking him from
Those guys.
from these fellas, that's not
potentially
a
harm
bad
him.
call. Not a bad call at all.
Because they'll get to move up, they'll get to shoot, he'll be at risk. He's only got a 5-up save, which is actually why I was thinking maybe I would have just put the Mystic Shield on him. So, Tom, sounds a little stupid, but that is actually going to be the end of my turn.
Okay.
Because I'm not moving anything else, I'm not charging, and obviously I've got no shooting.
Okay.
So I'm going to capture both of these 2 objectives.
Do you want to move your coach onto it then?
No, he's within 6.
Okay.
And because I capture both objectives, I gain 4 points.
Yeah, nice. Nice. Okay. Well, that will come over to my side of the table then. Let's work out what I'm going to do and come back. All right. So my hero phase is actually going to be super big. There's so much to do in this particular list. So I've gone a very magic heavy list. But let's start off with what I want to do. So I'll get 1 CP for my turn. I'll get another one because the butcher is next to a commanding piece of terrain. That then gets me into spell casting. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to set up shop here with the butcher. And he does get 2 spells. So he normally gets 1 spell. He gets an extra spell because of the artifact that I gave him, which is the Wizard Flesh Apron. And his first spell that I'm going to try to cast is the Balewind Vortex, which goes off on a 6. Now, he is next to the Moorpot, so he will get a +1 to that cast, and I get an 11 going to a 12, which is really, really good, because I so totally wanted that. Which means I'll get to set this up, and I'll plonk that into here. I'll move that... That little objective is sort of sitting there on it, and he sits on the top of that. So that is the first part of my mighty plan.
I see.
I don't really know what the rest of it is. Well, I know that I've got to cast more stuff with him, so let's go through that. I can't cast any more endless spells, so I do still have a Malevolent Maelstrom to try to dump somewhere near your end. The only other thing that I can cast with the butcher, well, I've got an extra 2 spells now because the Balewind does give me an extra one. I don't think anything's going to be within 24 inches of him because we started off... Oh no, we didn't start off 24 apart, did we?
He is within 24 of the black coach.
Okay, so I'm going to try to cast a Voracious Maw. Now, normally it's only got an 18-inch range, but because of the Balewind Vortex, that's got an extra 6 inches. So I am going to have a crack at that, or I could even do a Rib Cracker. Save rolls. Oh, no. Okay, so Rib Cracker, a lovely spell which did me wonders in the previous games. In this is rather useless because it's subtract 1 from save rolls for enemies. It's
No, cast that. It's great. Do it. It's going to be really helpful against an army that is almost entirely ethereal.
I like where you're going with it. But let's just start off with maybe a Voracious Maw instead.
Okay, whatever.
So it goes off on a 7, +1 for the terrain. So, oh, lucky dice. Let's see if I can get it off. So it goes off on a 10. Do you want to try and dispel?
Can get lucky.
Sure.
I cannot get lucky.
All right, so it shall be 1d3 mortal wounds to the coach, good sir, for 3. Oof.
Where's my other dice gone? Here we go.
Oh, you get saves. Oh, love it. Love it.
He takes 2.
Takes 2. All right, and because it's the voracious maw, let's see if it's hungry and if it goes off again. So on a 4+, that happens again, and it does.
He's a hungry butcher.
He is. I'm going to say sorry, Nathan.
That's fine. He takes another 3.
Okay, on a 4+, this happens again. So no, that's it. That's the end of that. Still an exceptional spell, which I was absolutely not expecting to get off in the first turn. And for his third spell, I may as well try to cast a Mystic Shield because I think it's a solid one to cast, and also because I've got nothing better to cast. So it goes off with a 12.
Yes, you can have it.
All right.
Do you want a little token?
Oh, nice. Thank you. Ooh. I don't even know who I'm going to Mystic Shield because I didn't expect things to work like this. Who do I Mystic Shield?
If you want, you can put the Mystic Shield on my black coach.
I could do.
No, you can't.
Well, let's read the rules.
Friendly unit.
Yeah, okay, friendly unit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fair. You know what? I'll pop it on these two boys down the back. That seems a waste. I'll pop it on the unit of 6 gluttons out the front there. All right, so going over to this bad boy, I will try to cast his stuff first because also the tyrant, I forgot to say, so my tyrant out here has got the big name, which is the Fate Seeker, which gives him a +1 to save, so his save goes from a 4 up down to a 3 up. All right, with the Slaughter Master, I do get 1 spell. I will try to cast a Blood Feast, which is going off on a 7. I don't get any pluses. Let's see if I can manage to get it off. I do just get it on a 7. You want to try and dispel?
Do not dispel that.
Do not dispel. All right, so I'm going to put it onto these gents here. Now I do have to roll to see if doing that hurt him or healed him, and it actually hurt him. So, I know, right? What a silly duffer. All right, alrighty. So I've worked out what I can move. Now all my ogres are hungry because they're not in combat, so they get to move up to 8. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of, I know that the black coach can charge me, and I'm a little bit scared of that. But I do need to sort of play for a little bit of an attack here. So I'll move the gluttons up. I will then do the same thing over here. Oh, get off. Oh, sorry. Oh, that was close. Almost knocked him off. I am moving everything now. Okay. Hopefully he's balanced now. I've moved them up. I'll move the Iron Guts up. I'm not going to move them their full 8 because I am a little bit scared, but they get to move that. The Tyrant will move up to here as well. And this guy will just sort of chunk along in the background. I'm not going to move those because I do want to claim that. It's at the end of the turn that you claim it, isn't it?
That's correct.
Yeah. So I'm not going to move those guys. I've got that. All right, we're going to go to shooting, which I probably will not be able to do anything of because I don't think that guy can see your guy. No, not by that, not in a straight line because everything is obscuring. Just totally fine. So we're going to go to charges, of which there are none. Oh, you know what? Am I within 12 of anyone?
No.
No.
Yes.
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 Well, you know what? There's no harm in rolling, seeing what happens, and then deciding what to do If it does, it's a 7. Yeah, that's nowhere near. All right. So that will, in effect, be the end of my turn, which is a very unexciting start to the game. But I think both of us are, we are sort of very scared of each other's armies because we've seen what we can do.
I'm just going to say, we're just feeling each other out right now.
Yeah. Except I don't like your bony, ghosty hands. All right, so I will take 1 point for here. I'll take 2 points for here, and I'll take 1 and then a second point for there. So 5 points to Tom. And then we roll off, and you break ties, my good man.
Where's my spooky dice?
You're going with spooky dice.
Please do me a solid spooky dice. Ah, no solid.
Okay, that's a 6 and a 3. Everything is coming up ogres at the moment. We're going to go for any puns?
I guess you're really, really hungry to get into combat, so...
It's all ogre now.
And I only gain 1 more level on my evocation of death.
Oh, that's at the start of the actual game turn.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, so that's still not good. My brain is telling me to take the double turn, to get all up in your stuff before everything ends up on the board and everything is super buffed. But I'm also thinking if I do that, I will leave the back line a little bit undefended and stuff like that. If I take the turn now, I'll lose all of those amazing buffs.
Yeah, right now, that is a strong dissuader for me getting stuck in.
Yeah.
Super strong dissuader for me getting stuck in.
But I also know that once your turn starts happening and you start getting buffed up and stuff starts dropping in from the
underworld.
From the underworld, things are going to go down. Now, okay, look, I did move up in the plan of, taking advantage of a double turn, so I will take the double turn. So unfortunately, all those amazing buffs do drop off. Yeah, damn it. It's almost like this is too good. I don't know what to do with it. Okay, so it's going to be Ogre's turn 2, and we'll get to start over again. All right, I decided to take the double turn. I will give myself a CP for having a turn, and then I'll give myself another CP because I am on the commanding terrain with a hero.
Tom's going to have all of the rerolls.
I am going to have some of the rerolls. I love the fact that I've got CP to burn in an army that normally doesn't actually have too much CP.
Nighthaunt needs CP, but have no generation for it, really.
Yeah.
I needed that terrain feature.
Sorry?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Everything was chosen by chance.
It was. All right, so in my hero phase, I am basically going to do pretty much exactly the same thing. So my Slaughtermaster will attempt to cast a spell, and he is going to... So let's go for Arcane Bolt. Goes off on a 5. Haha, that's a 3. Good.
Woo, that's it for me.
Got that out of my system. All right, the Butcher will attempt to cast. Straight off the bat, we will try to do a Blood Feast. That goes off on a 7. He has got +1 because of the Great Moorpot. He didn't cast or unbind, so he doesn't get to roll. All right, so with the Butcher, I'll try to cast the Blood Feast. Goes off on a 7, going to a 6. That's an 8, going to a 9. You want to try and
What's
unbind?
the Blood Feast?
It is +1 to the attacks.
Yeah.
It is a good one.
That is also a 9. It goes off.
Okay, I'll take this little buffer Rooney back. All right, his second spell. You know what? I'm going to go for the Voracious Maw again. It'll go off on a 7, going to a 6. That's a 5. That's a no. All right, and I don't really have. I can do a rib cracker, that's useless. Mystic Shield goes off on a 6, which I only just get with my +1.
And I might as well try to dispel it because you've got no other spells.
Yeah, totally.
Snake Eyes, or in
Okay.
this case, Skulls.
All right, so I will give a Mystic Shield to...
You're getting all your buffs back, Tom.
I'm getting some of them back. I will give it to... Yeah, I'll give it to those guys again. All right, I'm going to reach into the Great Cauldron twice with the Slaughtermaster, and I'll get a 2 and a 3. So a 2 is Troggoth Guts. You can heal D3. Oh, that's going to be handy. And I can also heal to units around him, but there's nobody else injured. And
except for himself.
Yeah. No, so yeah, that's good. And I'll get +1 attacks, which I will again put onto... +1 to hit, which I will put onto these boys here. So they are going to be buffed up. He will get... Well, he'll back up to full because he's only missing 1. It shall now be my movement phase, where we get to repeat this move up, but this time I think... I'm just trying to work out if I'm going to move these guys off. Let me do the numbers on that. So at the end of my movement phase, with a great sense of apprehension, because I'm actually quite scared of this, I have done what I was going to do. So I've moved everyone up. They've gone there 8, so there's 6 plus their 2 for being hungry. The rather buffed mob of Iron Guts has done the same thing. They've moved 8. Everyone's come along where we're sort of within 3 of the giant. I've moved up the Slav Ogre and the fat bastard Ogre up here. One of them is going to be able to take a bit of a pot shot at El Giant. And that's only just, but it's only going to be the one of them anyway. And then so we're going to get all of our shots off. We're going to start getting into charges. And
you've also consolidated your back corner.
Yes, very much so. I had the 2 lead belchers right on here just to stop that sort of just bomb of units coming in at the back, but sort of with everything moving away from it, kind of thinking, okay, well, do I keep them there to stop that? And it's like, well, Nathan could just come in from this side and then that's open. Well, okay, do I move them there? Well, he's just going to then be able to come in from here. So effectively, I've just tightened everything around a little bit. These 2 will hopefully do a little bit of blocking. The Great Maw-Pot will hopefully do a little bit of blocking. The Giant may or may not do any blocking, or he may just fall over there. They're sort of, with a 5 up, they're actually quite squishy.
Potentially, yeah.
But you know what? It's a blocking base. It's something. So let's go to shooting. Right. So my lovely lead belchers here will get 1 shot in at the Giant. It's D3 attacks. So they'll get 2 hits. They're hitting on 4s and 3s. I've got no other buffs, so it's 1 hit, 1 miss. 3s. Okay, so that's a wound with 1 rend.
6 up, is it?
Yep.
All right, so the Giant does have a 5 up, goes to a 6 up. Mission fails, so
yeah,
he
just
takes
1 damage.
rend.
All right, now the Tyrant also has a shot, which he can do. He's got 2 shots, also on 4s and 3s. But what I might do, rather than... how many wounds has he got left?
11.
11. Yeah, that's a lot. But you know what? I might start doing a little bit of work. Maybe have a crack. Oh, it's 4s. Then I'll go to 5s. That's unlikely. All right, I'll put both the pistols into the Giant. So 4s and 3s also. And you know what? All of that deliberation was for naught because complete whiff. Haha.
Now, if only you do that for everything else.
Oh, totes agree. Everything has been going ogres at the moment, so yeah, that's completely fair.
Yeah, they're super hungry.
They are very,
ghosts
very hungry.
have 0 calories, so it's an empty meal.
Well, isn't that the opposite of an empty meal? Because
they'll consume a lot, but there's no benefit. They won't get full.
Oh, I thought an empty meal was like where you're just eating like sugary shit, which does nothing for you, but just gives you that hit. Okay, that's me not knowing anything about
dietary.
Yeah,
I'm not a dietitian either.
I look like my ogres because I'm a fat prick. All right, you know what? Let's get the charges off. I'm going to go in with these boys first, and I've got plenty of re-rolls. All right, so I've ended up charging the Iron Guts straight in. They did get 7, so on 6s, their trampling charge will do some damage. Nope, nothing, so that's pretty good. I will charge now with the Gluttons. Anything high is good, and that's a 9, so I'll move these boys in pretty much in the same way. You know what, I'm going to try to...
You know what, Tom? I'm going to do you a solid.
You're going to lift that up? Oh my God, where did it go? But how can we eat it?
That is clearly ghost technology.
Oh yeah, isn't it? That's probably, I'll get him in there, and I will get him in there. And that's 9, so I'll pick up 9 dice. Let's see if we can do any damage to him. No, nothing. It works so much better on the Beast Claw Raiders, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next charge along the bat, I will come in with the Slaughtermaster.
That's also a 9.
That's also a 9. So I'm just going to keep these 9. He will come. All in, crashing into there. Okay, 2.
All right.
2 mortal wounds. You got your 6-ups.
I failed both.
Okay.
So I'm just going to put a little token down.
Lucky last will be
Down here on this guy.
the Tyrant. He gets a 10. I'm going to see if I can. That's not going to be enough, but I'll measure it out.
Wrap around. Oh, sorry. No, but you will be able to pile in.
Yeah. All right. I'll do that. So how far can I get?
Let's get it under the giant. So if you were to wrap around, taking into consideration base size, you'll be able to get to around about there.
All right. Alright, so let's put Chunkus Munkus into here. He's there. Wow, so he got completely skipped. And that was a 10, wasn't it?
Yes.
That was obscene. So I'll roll my dice. I get 1 more.
Alright, I'll see if I can not negate. Well, you take out that guy, at least.
Oh, wow.
But, as good as this is for you, Tom, I am going to call out, you've activated my trap card.
Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine.
Because I've got 2 guys within 3, 3 guys
That's 2 units,
3.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's 2 units, yeah.
Within...
I've got 2 units within 3, I've got 2 units that are going to be within that hero as well. Activated my trap card.
Okay, sorry, I misread that. I thought you had to get 2... Never mind. It's a auxiliary. It's probably not going to come into play anyhow.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm going to do a silly. They are within 12 because they shot. So I'm going to see if I can get a charge in on these boys. No. Okay. That's going to be combat. I need to work out what on earth I'm doing.
Yes.
All right, I was a little bit worried that if I went with the Iron Guts first, that Nathan could pull the models away from my Tyrant, but he is actually still within range of Lady O. The way, if they do enough damage, he might still be able to pile into here and pull him out of combat, but that's fine. If that happens, I'll probably be happy enough with the result. So I am going to go with the Iron Guts first. They are quite buffed, so they've got +1 to their attacks, and they've also got +1 to hit. So I'm going to go with their gulps first, which is hitting on 3s and 3s, going to 2s and 3s. So they got 8 of them, and all the attacks are obviously going into the chain rasp. No, not
Spirit
chain rasp.
Host.
Spirit host. And so 2s and 3s. So 1 miss. I should have done an all-out attack.
I should have also done a Mystic Shield. All-out defense.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, we've both missed that one, and I really did want to do that one. So that's 6 hits, and you don't care about rend, which is amazing for you.
So that is 3, 4 go through. That's 2 damage each?
No, these are the bites. They're just 1.
Okay.
Yep.
So
that many damages.
So that's 4 wounds.
Yep.
I'm actually just going to start like this.
Okay, that's fair. All right, now I've got, they're 3 attacks each, but they're +1 attack, so I've got 16 attacks going on, again, on 3s with a +1 hit going to 2s and 3s.
Yep.
And these are quite obscene, so I've got another one. I'm perfectly happy with that. And and looking for 3s. Oh, that's quite evened it out. Still, that is 7.
There was a 2 there.
Oh, was it?
That was a 2.
Okay. 6 hits.
So 6 hits.
Saving on 4s.
Oh, so 3 saved, 3 go through.
All right, and they are 3 damage each.
Oh,
I know.
all right, so I'm needing a few hourglasses here. No hourglasses here. So that takes away 3 models in their entirety, leaving 1 on 1. Or sorry, leaving 1 having suffered 1.
Yep.
So, for convenience's sake, I'll do that.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, so we've been doing a bit of a chatting to see what's going to come up first. Where it's like, what's going to happen over here with Lady O and the other heroes, but these boys are going to hit pretty hard as well. Nathan probably very correctly has decided to activate the Black Coach to try to get some damage in on the ogres. They've only got a 5-up save. You're probably going to have some rend, I'm assuming.
2 of my attacks will have rend.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that sort of makes it almost, realistically unsavable. But they have got 4 wounds each, which is a lot.
And they've got the Mystic Shield, so they will reroll once.
Yep.
All right, so I'll begin with the Can Reaper's Scythe.
Yep.
You can see he's equipped with that as well because it looks cooler.
Yep, and everything's going into the Gluttons, yeah?
Yeah, everything's going into the Gluttons. Now, the Can Reaper's Scythe will reroll all failed hits.
Nice.
And a 6 is straight 2 mortals.
Oh, nice.
So let's hope I get a lot of 6s here.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, no 6s. That's a fail. That is still a fail. So 2 hits.
2 hits.
3s. So 1 wound at 1 rend.
All right, so a 5-up save goes to a 6-up.
Reroll it.
Fail. Oh, it's a 1, yeah, nice.
It's a 1.
Okay.
All right, so that's 2 wounds.
All right. I shall put the wounds on the chunky monkey at the back.
All right, now Angry Horse hits on 4s and 4s.
Yep.
No rend, 1 damage. But because he's level 2, we'll reroll 1s to hit.
Nice.
There's 1 there. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Wound on 4s. Oh, so 3 saves
3.
at no rend.
All right, so 3 5-ups.
Oh, you make them all.
Wow.
All right. Now comes for the Spectral guys.
Yep.
They hit on 4s, wound on 4s, 1 rend, 1 damage. 6s are still 1 mortal, but they'll reroll 1s to hit.
Yep.
And 7 attacks because I am bracketed.
Okay.
So 1 mortal. Hidden on 4s.
No. Oh, sorry, does that...
No.
No, that's just a flat mortal.
Yeah. 1 save at 1 rend.
Okay.
And 1 mortal.
All right, so 5-up going to a 6-up. Re-rolling. Nope.
All right, so I do kill 1 guy.
So you do kill 1 guy. All right, so
Yay!
I'll take him away. I'm am going to pile in with the Slaughter Master, I think, and I'm going to see what I can
Potentially
do.
overkill, but okay.
So Nathan's just sort of said that. So I've opted to go in with the Slaughter Master because I am paranoid that this guy is about to bring back all of his friends when Nathan probably double turns me back in return for me double turning him. Look, it could.
It could happen.
It could happen. He sort of said that it's overkill, but I've played with the Slaughter Master before. He just seems so whiffy. But anyway, so I've piled in. I'm going to declare all of my attacks into this dude.
Yep.
Because it's so hit and miss. So he's got, is it 2 or 3 little Noblars? 3 Noblars that are sort of in and around his base. They're hitting on 5s and 5s, and that's nothing. And then he's got 2d6 attacks with his Stumpy Blades, which are going to be 7. Oh, that's a decent number. I'll take that. And they are hitting on 3s and 3s. All right, so 3 go through.
So 2 go through. How much damage?
I think they're only 1 each, man.
All right.
They are 1 each.
I do need at least 1 6. Which I do not.
Oh, damn it.
Unit is wiped.
All right, so that's both good for me.
I am going to call out, reminder to everyone, don't forget to use your Mystic Shield command points.
Yeah, no, so the funny thing was before the Iron Guts, like just after I rolled, I was like, damn it, I wanted to do a all-out attack. And Nathan's like, damn it, I wanted to do an all-out defense.
Yes.
So, yeah. We've learnt.
It would have made a difference.
Yeah, absolutely. So that goes back to you, good sir.
I am going to fight back with Lady O. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pull her to about there with her base, like, yeah.
Okay.
And she's going to put all her attacks in on your Slaughter Master.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely legit.
So I believe she has 3 attacks, 3s and 3s, -2 D3 on her staff, and then she'll have some Banshee Maidens. But she'll re-roll 1s because this guy's nearby.
Yeah, cool.
So 3s and 3s re-roll into 1.
Nice, good start.
So there's 2 at -2.
All right, so they go straight through because he's only got a 5-up save, I'm pretty sure. Slaughter Master 5-up save, straight through.
I'm just making sure I'm not cheating. If I can flip this over and get her. Yeah, they're -2. All right. So D3 wounds each. That's 4 wounds.
All right, so he is down to 3. How much more have you got coming in?
6 attacks from her Banshees.
Oh, nice.
And these do the same thing that all ghosts do. A 6 is a mortal. So there's 1 mortal, re-rolling those 2 1s. All right. I think it's 4s and 4s. Yes, 4s and 4s.
Okay, so 1 mortal.
Yeah. And no wounds. So 1 more mortal.
Okay, so he is down to 2. Okay. What else?
That's it for her.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Why am I so much more petrified? Oh, because in her turn she gets to do really cool stuff.
Yeah, she's
with
got
a while. Yeah.
unit abilities.
Okay. All right. In that case, I will pile in with this fella. You know what? I'm going to do it like that. So, that's bringing in your. Oh no, he's well within range anyway. So yeah, I'm going to move him further away from your giant, not to pull that guy into combat. Because easy. Oh no. Yeah, okay, so he's not in combat now. All right, so I will do all of my attacks with him, which he gets a surprising amount of. So I'll start off with a Gulping Bite. 1 attack, 3s and 3s, 3s, and sorry, everything is obviously going into Lady O. That's a miss. All right, the Thunder Mace. So He gets 3 attacks. 6s here will do a mortal wound. In addition to normal damage. All right, so with the mace, 3s and 3s. So 2 go through.
Looking for 4s. I save 1.
All right, so that's 3 damage.
All right. 6s, and she takes 3 damage there.
All right, and the skewer glaive is 2 attacks on 3s and 3s. But if we're attacking a hero or a monster, if the hit roll unmodified is a 6, it has a damage characteristic of D6 instead of D3. So 3s and 3s, 6s are special. No, 3s. 1 goes through.
And he's saved.
Nice. All right, so that is the end of him.
All right.
So
I have my Spirit Torment still.
Yes.
I do have to keep within range for my
auras.
My aura. Cool. Just want to get him a little bit further away from these guys.
Yes.
He is a bit of a coward, people.
He's a smart player.
Yes. He's got 3 attacks.
And they're going into the Slaughtermaster, yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
4s and 3s.
Yep.
I believe it's also -2. I'll re-roll once to hit and they're D3.
Cool.
So looking for 4s, re-rolling 1s. Re-roll the 1. Get nothing.
Wow.
Yeah, he's very riffy. He's very support orientated. He's not a combat guy.
Yeah, I was prepared to completely take Slaughtermaster off the table then. All right.
You've got these guys left.
Oh my God, I'd completely forgotten about them.
Yeah.
All right, let me get out buckets of dice. All right.
Yay.
I've got my unit of gluttons left, which I'd actually forgotten about, which just goes to show how brilliant a tactician I am at times. Now, I will be able to probably get units to pile in ever so slightly more just to get more of them in there. I don't think it actually made a giant difference, but they've got 5 attacks with their bites, so 3s and 3s. So 3 go through, 2 go through. They're only 1 damage each.
So I need another hourglass.
Oh, nice. And they do have quite a few paired clubs. So with their paired clubs, 6s will be 2 hits.
Yep.
So a 6 will just generate an extra hit.
Yep.
And 3s and 3s otherwise. So 1, 2, 3 extra hits.
Brings in those 3 1s.
Brings in these 3 1s. These ones do come out. So 3s. Oh, bugger, they should have re-rolled 1s, I think, because of their paired blades, or was that me just imagining that? Nope, that was me just imagining that. So we're looking for 3s, get rid of all those. That's still 8, that's
8
solid.
saves to make. Statistically, he should live from this, but he'll be very, very...
They are 2 damage each.
Statistically, he might lie. Might die. Alright, so good roll.
Good roll.
1,
That is actually...
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So...
He lives!
He takes 4 wounds.
So he is down to 3?
No, he's got 3 wounds left. He's on 9 taken.
All right. That's going to be the end of it, unless you've got some CP shenanigans that you can get somebody to fight again.
No, but you have Battle Shock over here.
I do.
Now, my recommendation is don't risk it, just CP it, and here's why. You're -1 to bravery, -2 to bravery, -3 to bravery for being close to a ghost, and within 12 of Lady Olinda. So if anyone does run, an extra person runs.
I've got the CP.
You've got CP to spare, Tom.
I do.
Use it.
Down to 4 CP, and I'll do that.
I'll take. There you go.
And you can go to the mantelpiece of shame. All right.
How dare you die, sir? How dare he die?
I know.
Right.
You know what? This has been an amazing start for the ogres. So I will take that with a smile and say...
You've done brilliantly.
Yeah, I was very, very scared at the start. I think we both were, because we were both just like, I'm not really going to move up much.
Yeah, I don't want to be that guy. But this is what happens if you don't engage ogres. Like, this is what happens when you let the ogres engage you on their terms, right?
Yeah.
They're designed to get super buffed, just deal a ton of damage, and then cleanse through a force, which is what they've done there. They've taken out a tar pit quite nicely.
Which I'm actually really surprised by, because I think that's the first time I've taken that unit out ever in all the times we've played.
Yeah.
All right.
It's only 6 of them. Imagine if I had 9.
I think historically you have had more than 6, but
it's...
All right, it shall be Nighthaunt, turn 2. All right, so we're back with Nathan.
Start of turn 2, and things are looking dire for the ghosts.
They are. I was just going to say, we did quickly work out how many victory points. So it was 7 for the ogres. So they'll control both of these. So that's 3 points, plus 1 for the giant.
So there's 4.
5, 6.
5, 6.
And 7 because I still own this one over here. So that's 7 for me, which is really, really good.
Yeah, it puts you 12 to my 4 at this point in time.
It does. And now you get to hopefully double turn me back.
I'd love that.
I know.
That'd be amazing.
It would.
It'll get us to maybe 5 turns instead of just 3.5.
Yeah, so we did manage to take off
these are dead.
These guys.
But these are alive.
All of these guys are now alive, and they can basically take anything on the board that they want, because this entire section is completely open. This is a little bit soft underbelly, but not super soft underbelly. But you can put them wherever you like, which is strong.
Yeah. So let's see what happens with my hero phase.
Awesome.
I'm going to begin with my black coach. I'm going to try and heal myself some wounds.
Do you need to roll your... Oh, no, you... Yeah. Sorry, you've already rolled those. Okay, so you rolled...
a 1. I bring 1 wound back on him, which is fine, because it, means he has a chance to live longer.
He does.
He does have a chance to live longer.
All right, so he's on 3 wounds. 3?
4.
4, cool.
Yeah.
So I'm just...
Lady O is going to lift the veil on this guy.
What does that do?
Now, on a 6, he suffers 6 mortal wounds.
Okay, so he's dead. Yay!
And...
And?
She heals 2 wounds.
Nice. All right, so I shall just take him off. Sorry, I didn't bump him. I don't know if he was in range to do stuff. All right, you have done well, sir. So, but still, mental piece of shame.
Now, she's going to shatter her hourglass on this guy.
What does that do?
2 mortal wounds.
Oh, okay, that's solid. So he is down to 6.
So that is a once per game ability where I just get to either heal myself D6 wounds or injure someone D6 mortals.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's solid.
Yeah, it's the reason why you can see a broken hourglass on this banshee.
Ah.
I've included it for thematicness.
Yeah, no, I like that.
Yeah. All right, that is it for my... Oh, no, wait, I've still got spells. What am I thinking?
Hang on, and CPs. Give yourself some CPs.
Gave myself an extra CP.
Oh, okay.
It's only turn 2, so I've only got the 3. There's been a lot of action for 2 turns.
Hasn't there?
And it was all in turn 2.
Yeah.
All right, so she does have a couple spells she can get off. I'm going to try and get Grief Stricken off on these guys over here.
Okay.
Now, that's her unique spell, goes off on a 7, so it's a pretty hard cast. I get it with a 9.
All right.
You're going to want to try and dispel that.
I am. And I'm pretty sure the Morpot gives me +1, but we'll see what the dice say first. Nope.
No, that goes off. Right. These guys are now -1 to hit, and I'm +1 to hit them.
Okay, solid.
Yeah.
So was that on the Gluttons or the Iron Guts?
These
Gluttons.
guys over here.
Yep,
the
cool.
Gluttons. Those Iron Guts are just straight scary.
They are.
So I don't know what I want to do with those, because I probably can't take them out this turn at all.
No.
Yeah. And they're probably going to take out anything that they get into contact with. So not going to play around with that. What else I might do? I might try and cast Mystic Shield on the black coach. So goes off on a 6.
Hey!
We try and get with a 7. You can try and dispel that still.
Yep, I will try to do that with the Butchero. Oh, hang on. I don't know. Let me check if the Balewind gives him an extra dispel.
No, it doesn't. It gives you an extra cast, I believe.
Okay.
Double check.
Yeah, I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure that it is. That means that he still only has the 1, unless his Butcher. Yeah, so he's got a cast Unbind of 1. The Wizard Flesh Apron has given him an additional cast, as has the Balewind Vortex.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure that the Balewind does not give an extra spell. No, it doesn't. Okay, so that's through. Mystic Shield.
Mystic Shield on the black coach. Hopefully it'll last a little bit longer and I don't have to burn a CP for that one. All right, now it's going to be on to retreat and run away from the battle.
So we got a 2 on the run roll.
Yep. Now, people might be asking, how does a 2 get you to 11? Don't forget, he has the Pendant of the Fell Wind, so he's actually got a extra 3 inches. 6 plus 5, 11.
Yeah, no, good.
Yeah, so...
Also, in the movement phase, we've summoned, well, I say we, like, you know, as a group, I feel that we
I think we've done very well to summon in that
40.
collectively. Yeah.
And it's done so in between these 2 objectives, the important and, you know, the in the line objective. I know.
It's almost like I can capture both of them.
With
and
1 unit.
Get some points back.
Yeah.
Which will be amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Desperately needed points. Points win battles, Nathan.
Yes.
Not bodies.
Yes, absolutely.
So I'm going to do that. I think that is going to be the end of my movement phase. I'm just going to, Lady-O, move around, move old mate here.
I think he's in within 3.
Within 3.
Yeah.
There we go there. Yeah.
All right.
That's going to be the end of my movement phase. Guess
All
what?
right.
Time for charges.
Shooting, doesn't Lady-O have a missile attack?
She does. What is the bravery of this guy, these guys, and these guys?
All right, so the Tyrant.
Okay, so 10, 9,
8.
and 8. Right, so 9 because of -1 for ghosts.
Nice.
They are
8.
7.
No. So they were 7 plus 2 minus
sorry.
1.
Yep, so 8. And they were
6 plus 2,
so
8. So down
minus
to 7.
2, down to 6, because they also need Sinister.
Oh, nice. Yep.
Yeah, so I'll start left to right.
Sorry, what are you actually doing?
I'm screaming at them.
Of course you are. That's the yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I forgot the scream, and I
Yes.
can't remember what it does apart from the fact that she screams. So
She just screams.
yep,
I scream, you scream, she screams.
everyone gets scared. Yep.
Yes. So going to roll, hopefully very big numbers. That is a 10. So that is D3 mortals, I believe.
Oh wow. Wow.
1 mortal.
All right.
I'm just going to put him down on 5 for you.
Yep.
All right, these guys. That
It's
is
a
a
9.
9. I think that is higher. I think they went down to
8.
8.
So, yeah, they went down to 8. So 7 plus 2 minus 1.
Yep. 2 mortals on them.
Okay, I shall mark one of those guys. And the last guys.
7. So that gets me as well. 3 mortals on one of them.
Okay.
She hit
Ouchies.
everyone.
Nice. So I am going to put it on that guy well over there. And I've got 2. I'm going to put it down on this guy who's right next to my leader, Obelix.
Right. Get rid of that dice. That was just full movement. All right. Now, charger clock.
Now charge clock.
This guy. Please don't give me doubles. No.
6, he's in.
6. He is in. Arrgh.
Yeah.
Like that. Combat phase.
This guy retreated.
He's retreated.
Okay, cool.
And he's not going to charge anyone by himself anyway.
Just didn't want you to forget. So start of the combat phase, I'm going to remember to pop stuff, and so are you if you want to do stuff.
Yes, because I have plenty of command points. So, popping out all-out attack and all-out defense.
Okay.
So I'll burn 2 CP there. I'm just going to use some of your dice on her to indicate ones.
So I am going to pop an all-out defense on the tyrant.
Yep.
And an all-out attack on the Iron Guts. Yeah. So that'll put me down to 2. 2 CP left versus your 1 left?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
All right. I'm going to attack first with Lady O.
Yep, that's probably good.
Now I'm just going to pile her in this way, well within her 3.
Yeah.
Ball in the buffs.
Yep.
And obviously everything's going on the tyrant.
So
now she's no longer going to be within the range to get re-rolling ones. Yeah, it's got to be wholly within. So it's just going to be 3s and... Oh, wait, no, she's still going to have re-rolling ones because all-out attack.
yes. Yeah.
Me, a smart cookie, when I remember. So 3s and 3s, re-rolling ones to hit.
Yep. Oh no.
Does nothing. 6 attacks, though, from the Banshees. 4s and 4s, re-rolling ones.
Yep. That's a mortal.
That's a mortal. And does nothing else.
Okay, so he is down to 4.
Yes.
All right.
Huzzah.
Okay. I am going to take... So after trying to work out if I should activate the Iron Guts next or the Tyrant, I've decided to go with the Tyrant. He's going to put all of his attacks into Lady O. Because I'm scared of her much more than I am of the Giant, who can still pack an absolute punch.
But can be very riffy as well.
Yeah. And I'm more scared of her abilities, I think. So I'm going to do 1 Gulping Bite, which is going to hit on a 3 and a 3. And everything is going into her, so a 1.
Reroll 1s.
Yes.
Wait, you've got all-out defense.
He was all-out defense.
Yeah, sorry.
All right. 2 attacks with the Beast Skill Clave. And 6s on this will be good. No, but there's still 2 hits. Wounding on 3s as well, so 2 wounds.
So on 4s, re-rolling 1s. So 1 goes through, 1 saved. How many damage?
That's a D3 damage. Let me just quickly roll that for you. That's 3.
All right, so I'm looking for 6s. No, she takes 3.
All right. And the Thunder Mace. 3 attacks, 3s and 3s, and if any of these come through with a wound that is not negated, he will heal D3 at the end of the combat phase.
Yeah.
And that's from his Splatter Cleaver. So, again, 3s and 3s, all hit 2 wounds.
Yep, so 6s.
No, you've got 4s.
4s. Reroll that.
Yes. All right, 1.
How much damage?
3.
All right, so 6s. Oh,
you get 1. You get 1 6. So 2 go through.
Yep.
And that's it. But he will heal D3 at the end.
Okay.
So I'm assuming the... no, you've still got the Giant, so you...
I know, I'm just putting this here as a reminder.
Ripper.
If he lives...
If he lives.
If he lives, he lives. If he dies, he dies.
I'm guessing... Coach.
I've got to go with the coach.
Yeah, totally.
All right, everything obviously going into El Chaperos over here.
Yep.
So, Cane Reaper Scythe first. That is
a mortal?
2 mortals.
Oh, 2 mortals, nice.
And 2 saves at -1.
All right, so 5's going to 6s. 1.
Right, so that's 4 wounds so far.
Oh, they're 2 wounds, 2, yep.
2 apiece, yes.
Okay, so I'll put that into the pile of ouchies. Yep.
So Angry Horses, 4s and 4s re-rolling 1s to hit.
Yep. There's a 1.
So that's 4, so half.
Yep.
And 4s. So there's 3 saves, no rend.
All right, so 5s. I amazingly make 2 of them.
Okay.
So that's an extra...
1 damage each.
Okay, so that's 5.
Now he's actually quite wounded, so I just need to double check the profile.
Sure.
He has suffered 8. All right, it's 6 attacks with the spectral dudes.
Mm-hmm. You've taken out the wounded guy and a full ogre so far.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Hitting on?
4s, but there's another mortal.
Yep. So I'll take that one out.
1 more save to make to -1 range.
Okay, so 6 up.
In the box,
again.
Tom.
I know. That's a 4, so that goes through.
All right, so that's 7
1 more.
wounds.
Okay, so that's 1. And I forgot the Mystic Shield completely, and I don't. I'm all right with that.
And what
2,
I
3,
forgot
4,
is
5.
staring death in the face. So they would have actually all been hitting on 3s. Because I hit them with grief stricken.
And sorry, I was after one of those. I will put it on that guy there.
Yeah.
All right.
So I forgot grief stricken meant not only are they -1 to hit, I was +1 to hit all of that.
Do you want to re-roll?
Look, I did 7 wounds, it's fine. I don't think I would have done much more. I think only 2 or 3 of those hits in replay you'll see that may have gone through.
Yeah, that's fair.
4s would have gone to 3s, then I still have to roll the 4+2 wound. Yeah.
All right, which puts it back to me. So what I might do is... How many wounds has my tyrant got? 4.
He has 4.
All right, so I'm going to have a bit of a gamble. Oh, sorry, hang on. How many wounds has the coach got left?
4.
All right, so I'm totally going to do a gamble here. I'm going to have my gluttons go next.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm going to gamble that they might be able to take that out.
Yep,
which, if they do, and my tyrant somehow survives, it'll mean that these guys will get to pile into Lady O.
Yeah.
Because right now, they have to pile into the nearest model, which is going to split them. And if they get split, then they can't have coherency. So they really can't do much. If I gamble and go with these guys first, there is a chance that they'll be able to go straight in here. And because of his artifact, they'll be able to do a 6-inch pile-in, which will be spectacular.
Beautiful for you. Yes.
Yeah. Lots of things. And, now that I've said the plan, it ain't going to work. So, all right, gluttons into the coach. Let me work out what I've got. I've got 3 bites hitting on, I think, 3s and 3s. I think everything is 3s and 3s. Yep, 3s and 3s.
Going to 4s and 3s.
Yes, yes, it is.
Grief stricken.
Okay, so that's going to make that a little bit harder. But you know what? I can still maybe deal with that. All right, 4s and 3s. 1. Yep.
So 4+ re-rolling 1s.
Nice. All right, and 9 attacks with their blades. 6s here, an extra hit.
Yep.
Which I'll have to roll normally for the wound roll.
Is it unmodified 6 or 6+?
No, unmodified 6.
Okay.
Yeah. No, new battle time and all. So 3s and 3s going to 4s and 3s.
Yes.
All right. So let's take out that. Okay, no 6s.
Saved me 1 at least.
Yeah, but you know what? It's something. 2.
All right, so 2 4-ups, re-rolling the 1.
Nice.
Both.
Okay, so that gamble didn't pay off, like I said. Back to you.
Back to you, Tom.
No, so you've got the giant.
I do have the giant, and I've never played with the giant before. So he has
the headbutt.
3d6 attacks with his club.
Yep.
1 attack with the mighty kick, and 1 attack with the headbutt.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm actually also going to be sneaky and do a little bit of a pile in.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move these dice to this side for Lady O.
Yep.
And I'm also going to pile him in this way. Actually, you know what I'm trying to do. I'm just going to pile him in that way. That club's going to club her, and that defeats the purpose of defending her. So this way, maybe if you do get close, next turn he was already being engaged.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Also just pulls him a little bit further away from them.
Yeah, totally.
All right, so he's obviously putting everything into the
The
tyrant.
tyrant.
So let's see how many attacks with the club. 3d6.
Oh,
That's 14 attacks with a club.
which I think is 4s and 3s.
3s and 3s.
3s and 3s, nice.
That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
All right, so here's a hot tip for players at home. Pre-measure how many dice are in a container and then just roll.
That's less than I thought.
Oh, dang. Just outside the reroll ones.
He wouldn't have got that because he's a giant.
Oh, that's correct. So
Yep.
there's successes are in
you go, one
this
more, yeah.
hand, and failure is not an option. No. three at -1.
All right, so 3 up save goes to a 4 up save. All right, he had all out defense.
Yeah,
So he gets to reroll the 1. He
And he makes
makes
it.
all of them.
All right, so it's 1 attack with the mighty kick, 3 and 3. Let's just do that for the lols.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, no.
1 attack with the mighty headbutt,
Yep.
4 and 3. So that's
Oh,
also
no.
a no.
Okay, that's the one I was scared of because that's just a lot of damage on that.
No, the kick is also a d6 damage.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so the kick is -2 rend d6 damage.
Ooh.
The headbutt is also d6 damage, but only -1.
I thought at full health it's a flat 6 on his top bracket.
Not d6.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the mighty kick's only d3 damage, sorry. So
okay.
-2, d3.
I don't know why I had flat 6. Maybe that's the bone grinder.
Yeah, I think it is.
All right, so down to me. So it's the iron guts. That's all I've got left. All right, so I do get a 6-inch pile-in. Let me work out what I can do with that. Yeah, sorry, that was what I apologised for. We were just trying to work out what all these dice here. So I've done my pile-in. I had 2 iron guts that had to pile into the black coach, which is, actually over here.
Yeah.
This guy was ever so slightly closer to Lady O, but due to coherency, I really need to put him into the middle of Nowheresville so he doesn't get an attack, which is a little bit of a shame because he's the boss. I do get 1 set of Ogre attacks into Lady O, and then these 2 with their 2-inch range will go into that. Now, the bite, however, only has a 1-inch range, so
Yes.
they don't actually get that
So
bite.
it's just bashing,
Yeah, which
is
it seems fine.
Probably
because they
enough.
still have that obscene +1 attacks, +1 to hit, and they've got an all-out attack. So they're lots of attacks on 2s re-rolling 1s.
yeah.
All right, let's make that happen. So they're on 4 each. I'll go into the coach first.
Yep.
So 4 attacks on 2s re-rolling 1s.
Oh. Almost feel cheated.
And 3s, take out those 2, so that's 5.
So 4's re-rolling 1s. I'll re-roll both of those.
Nice.
Wow,
Oh.
so save 1, and these are 2 damage each?
3.
3 damage each.
Yeah, these are the iron guts, man.
Oh, wow. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I'm going to roll
That's
them
too
all.
many, yep. All right,
I have
you need an awful lot of 6s, don't you?
an awful lot of 6s.
And
He's down.
no. Yep. All right, so that is good news for the ogres. And I've got 1 more set of attacks into Lady O, but this time I will get the bite. So I'll do the bite first.
Actually, wait. No, sorry. That was 1, 2.
Yeah, there was the far one. Yep.
I'm going to clean my dice out.
All right, so the bite is 3s and 3s. That's a miss. And they will get... Oh, no, that was a hit because that was a +1.
Yes.
Okay, so that was a 2. And a 3 to wound. It's a 3 to wound, so...
Failed.
6 up. No.
Dead.
Oh, she
only
on
had
one
one
hit.
wound.
Thematically, can we say that he ate her?
Yeah, we can say that, but again, empty carbs. Actually, you know what? You're saying that your guy ate one of my ladies.
Awkward.
It's a bit awkward.
This video is not for children.
This video is not for children. Please, YouTube, do not censor us.
All right. Okay, so...
that is the end of combat.
No, well, he will get to heal.
Oh, he does get to heal.
All right.
He goes to heal, he's D3. He
2.
heals 2, so he goes back up to 6.
Okay.
Now, that is the end of combat. You have actually lost a couple guys here, so you do need a battle shock.
Yep.
Is that within 12?
Yeah, totally.
Within 12. You can CP it if you need to. You are outside of the 1 inch of the range though, so you aren't getting any negatives because there's no ghost nearby.
So hang on. Base bravery
6. -2, 4. Anything greater than a 4, that's how many runs.
They're no longer in combat. Mongrel. That was working really well until they were, because that was like bravery 6. Nice. You know what? I'll wear that. I don't, or do I? See, if one of those guys runs...
Look, ultimately, it's not really going to change much.
I was going to say, if one of those guys runs, it'll activate the ability for the Iron Guts to be down to the Iron Guts.
Oh, yeah. And that just super buffs them even further.
Yeah, I will roll it.
Okay.
And I'm sort of hoping that one guy runs.
Well, my dice rolls today have been shocking. Do you want to use a spooky dice?
Sure. All right, so...
5 or a 6?
On a 5 or a 6. On a 5, one guy will run. On a 6, 2 guys will run. Oh, no, it's a 2. Okay, so they're fine.
See? My dice don't like me today. All right. That brings us to the end of the turn. I still hold.
No, you don't.
You've only got... Oh, he counts as
He
more
counts
than
as 2.
Ooh, I don't like you. Okay, well, I will get...
You'll get this one.
2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
I've lost the others.
Yeah, okay. So
God, he counts as more than one model.
Yeah.
All right, so that puts us 7 to 12 in your favor at the moment.
All right. 7 to 12. Going into... Is this turn 3 or 4?
The start of turn 3.
Wow.
It has been a bloodbath.
All right, so you will break ties.
No, you will break ties.
Oh, yes, I will break ties.
And I'm guessing you're just
All right, so I managed to win the roll-off, and I've given Nathan the turn. I've got some pretty amazing buffs on my guys, and because my Slaughtermaster's gone, I'm not going to be able to get them back. So I'm going to try to make use of them. I am scared of this blob, and they are within range of him, so they're going to get a 9-inch move. So these guys could, in theory, you know, come right up, do a wave of terror, rip me apart.
It would be amazing if I got a wave of terror.
Just saying. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it just?
Nighthaunt turn 3.
Yes. It's going to be exciting, Tom. Let's go to our command phase. I'm going to gain a CP. I'm going to attempt to cast Shade Mist on my Chain Rasp Horde with my Guardian of Souls. Now, I believe this goes off on a 6. Normally, people will give him an artifact, the Rich Light Lantern, which gives you +1 to your cast, but because I didn't have a battalion, I could only take the pendant.
Yeah,
so
nice.
it goes off on a 6 and only a native 6. Let's just call that a 6, but it's not really. So, in terms of my command phase, it's a quick one, short one, and it's over.
Also, in other news, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that a set of Nighthaunt dice will be on eBay in about 5 minutes after this game ends.
2 sets. Don't worry, boxes are at home, mint condition. Rolled once, thrown out twice. All right, we'll go to our movement phase. I'm going to need to spend some time to measure where everyone's going to go.
Cool.
Basically, everything here is going to move up.
All right, let's come back and see what that looks like. All right,
yep.
So after everybody's moved up, we've got 40 Chain Rasp on a short range charge.
Yes.
We've got the Spirit Torment, no, the
Guardian of Souls.
Guardian of Souls and the Spirit Torment in the midst of that right at the front.
Yep.
And you've done that, why?
So the reason is, this guy, the Spirit Torment, will allow anyone within range to reroll ones to hit.
Yep.
And this guy will add 1 to wound rolls.
Nice.
So you'll have 40 Chain Rasp, potentially, re-rolling ones to hit, hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Wounding on 3s, re-rolling ones to wound, because
Nice.
there'll be more than 10 of them.
Yeah.
And if I get a 10-inch charge, if, that will activate what's called a Wave of Terror.
Yep.
Which, if you've never played Nighthaunt before, means after my charge roll is made, I'll get to immediately attack. And then attack again in the combat phase.
Yeah.
Very spooky stuff.
Not looking forward to it. I'm not expecting these charges to fail, but avoiding a 10 would be good.
I need a minimum of a 5.
All right, let's see. What do we got?
Oh,
We've got an
that's
8.
an 8. Now, that's not a Wave of Terror, but it does get everyone in.
It is, yeah.
And I might take it.
I think that's wise.
Yep. All right. I'll move everyone in and then we'll go.
All right. Are you going to be charging in your other dudes as well, or are you like, yeah, not so much?
Oh, no point with this guy because he's weak. He's a wizard after all. Look, with how strong your tyrant is, there's no point charging him in either.
Okay.
I need him alive for that aura.
Cool. All right, let's move everyone in.
Yep.
All right. So after a charge and a pile in straight away,
Yes.
Nathan has got a sea of ghosts around me.
Yes.
You wanna walk through the dudes at the back there? How'd you get them in there?
I've done something sneaky. Because these guys can fly, I've put them through the base up to their 3 inches.
Yep.
Now, they are outside coherency, these guys. But if they die, I just take them off first.
Yeah, no, totally.
Makes sense. And what I've also done is a bit of a sneaky with my piling around here to actually claim this point back because I kind of need objectives. Yeah, makes sense.
All right.
Also, I am also going to pop a command point on Mystic Shield for my Chain Rasp.
Okay. I am going to blow some CP.
You've got it.
I've only got 2. I'm going to put an all-out defense on the Tyrant.
Yep. Let's put a Mystic Shield dice on him.
And I'm going to put an all-out attack.
Ooh.
I think. Am I going to do that? How many attacks did they get each?
2 each.
Ooh. You know what? I'll pop a second all-out defense. Oh, that's not going to leave me any CP for Battle Shock afterwards. Damn it.
Now, these guys, super buffed, so they do need to die. Otherwise, they're just going to
Yeah, they're the ones that I want to do the all-out defense
They're
on.
going to cleave. These guys already have a Mystic Shield, so it doesn't matter on them.
But it's my last CP.
But it is your last CP.
Dice gods. All right,
Dice gods.
I'm going to do all-out defense on the Iron Guts as well.
Put in the dice down. All right, I need to calculate how many attacks I've got.
So
I've counted
we've
it
got
out.
buckets of dice.
We've got 10 attacks on the Tyrant. There's 5 guys within range. We have 43 attacks in on the Iron Guts.
Yep.
Because it's actually technically 42, but Dread Warden and extra attack, 43 on them.
Yep.
And we're going to have 6 guys, so 12 attacks in on these guys on the end.
All right.
The Gluttons.
Now, everyone there has either got a Mystic Shield or a all-out defense.
Yep.
So they are going to re-roll ones.
Yep.
And you haven't got
Any rend.
Rend.
No rend.
But it's
Buckets
still...
of dice.
Yeah, it's still going to be dangerous because
It's going to be hilarious.
All right.
It's going to be great.
All right, who do you want to attack first?
Let's do the Tyrant. Roll
Okay,
once.
cool.
All right. Hit on 4s, reroll 1s to hit. Wound on 3s, reroll 1s to wound.
All right, what do we got?
So there's 2 rerolls, and I'll take away the failures. Okay. Now, 3s, reroll the 1s. Reroll. All right, so no value there, but 2 saves, no rend.
So 3 ups with his big name because it's normally a 4 up, but big name 3 up, so they're fine.
Yep.
Okay, sort of didn't expect that to happen.
It's fine. I expect him to live.
All right, 2 bunches. We'll do this twice. So
We will do this twice.
hitting into the Iron Guts,
Yes.
hitting on.
4s, rerolling 1s.
Yep. And then 3s re-rolling ones.
There's 20 dice there, so I will need to add an extra 3, but I'll roll that on the next roll.
Cool.
So here's 20. I'll re-roll
Got
the
some
1s.
Oh, that's getting some value out of that.
All right, so I got some value out of that
You
actually.
do.
That is,
All right. So
that's 4, 8, 12 so
12.
far.
Yep. And go again with your extra 3.
Let's get some 1s. Value.
Yeah, nice.
So there's 4, 8,
5. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
12, 16, 18. So that is 40 wound rolls, which is convenient because here is 20 dice. So now looking for 3s, re-rolling 1s.
Yep.
Wow. All right, so there's
Yeah.
3 failures, so that's 17 through.
Ooh. That re-rolling 1s. Yeah, no, 3 more. That's monster.
Got me an extra 2. Balances out
It's something.
the hits, yeah.
Yeah, it's free.
So there's 20 through, there's 25, there's 29 save rolls.
Wow. So 29. Wow.
Put some in the top of your hand.
No, this is funny. This is how many. I've got 29 saves to make, which on the iron. Oh, damn it.
Hang on, let me help. Teamwork makes the dream work.
So they are a 4-up save. They have got all that defense, so they're re-rolling ones, but there's still 29 dice in here.
Look at those ones.
Oh, look at them indeed.
CP well spent.
Alright, so any more? No. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9.
9. Holy hell!
So out of 29, you saved 20, which is great.
Yeah.
It's a great roll for the ogres, but 9 wounds still.
That's 2 dead.
So you've got one guy here who's already got 2.
Yep. So that's actually going to be 3 dead. Wow.
Wow.
They got 4 each. Yep. So 2 off him. That leaves 7 more. Oh no, that's going to leave 1 with 1.
Wow. Who do you want to have one? Bannerboy? Or
yeah,
no,
no.
Captain.
Get rid of him.
Yep.
Yeah, and put this guy here. He is completely dead.
Yep. Sorry about the painful wraparound.
And yeah, leave the banner with 1 wound.
The banner. Okay.
Well, the banner doesn't do anything for me.
But the captain has more attacks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Put the wounds on him so he lasts longer.
Oh, yes. So he has 1 wound suffered.
No, he's got 1 left, hasn't he?
Okay, 1 wound left. Cool. I'll just leave the dice on 1, so we know he's got 1 wound too.
Yep.
Well, he's going to live. But...
All right, and
now,
the last set of attacks into the gluttons.
12 attacks. We all know how it goes.
No 1s.
No 1s.
Not bad.
1, 2. Oh, would have been better if it was 3+, but you know, chain rasp. No 1s. 5 saves.
Yeah, there was one that was a 3.
Yeah, they went to 3. Yeah.
Oh, no, hang on, that was your hit roll, dude.
No, that was the wound roll. I added the dice ups in total.
Didn't you get 2 rolls with those?
Nah. So I added the dice in total.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, we'll mathing things out. Making it easy.
Sorry, how many was it?
5 saves.
5 saves. All right, so these boys have also... No, they've got a 5-up save.
5 up. Re-rolling though. Re-rolling
ones. All right, so 5-up save.
Re-roll the 1. Oh, that's 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
So one guy's already suffered 2. This guy here's already suffered 2.
All right, just pop 2 on the banner.
The Noblar lives to fight again.
Yep. No, it was... How many wounds was it?
5.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's nasty. So no.
So, sorry.
Yeah. Leave the Bellower in there.
Yep.
Because he makes your guy scared. Yep. So that's 4 for that guy plus 1 extra wound. Done.
He was already on 2.
Yeah. So that I'm just.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So yep. Okay.
Rabble.
Yeah. All right.
And guess.
All right. Activating my tyrant. He's going to put all of his attacks into the giant. So we've got no buffs on him other than the defense one, which he's already sort of been using. So we've got 1 bite hitting on 3s, and that's done. We've got 2 of the Beastglaive skewers. Now 6s here will make this a 6 damage if it goes through. So nope, 1 of those is a hit. Wounding on 3s, nope. This is a bit of a whiff so far. Thunder Mace, 3s and 3s. Okay.
Oh, that's better.
Yep. That's good. All right.
How much rend?
It is 2 rend.
That goes straight through.
And it is 3 damage each.
That also goes straight through. That's just straight 9 wounds.
Okay.
I'm going to break out the big dice. He has now suffered 10 wounds.
All right, and because of that, I'm going to leave the pink dice behind him because that's the one that gives him, if he survives this,
up to D3 wounds back.
Yeah. Oh, he's on 6. Oh, okay. I'm feeling
a wound back.
Yeah. All right.
You know what? In interest of fairness, what I do generally recommend is now that I've killed 3 guys, put in a D3 next to your spirit torment because I can bring back 3 guys.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So you're going obviously with the giant.
With the giant. Now
he is bracketed to hell.
Re-kitted down, which brings him down to a D6 attacks with his massive club.
All right. Yep.
1 attack with the massive club.
He's scared.
Everything's going to be 1 attack. So 3s and 3s, negative.
Sorry, what are you attacking first?
Attacking the tyrant.
No. Which attack?
Massive club.
Okay, cool.
3s and 3s,
yep.
negative 1, 1 damage. No.
Okay, next.
Kick. 3s and 3s, negative 2, D3 damage. Yes.
Hey.
No.
Oh.
Headbutt. 4s and 3s, negative 1.
Hey. 3s.
We call that a whiff.
That's the giant, people. That's the giant. All right. So I will effectively have free reign over
Free
here.
range with those 2 units, yeah.
I'll attack with these boys first. They've got, there's only 2 of them, so 2 bites, 3s and 3s, hits and 1 hit. So 1.
1 save. Now, Chain Rasp only have a 5 up, but I do get to reroll once because of the Mystic Shield. Let's try that again.
Hey! All right, and they will have 3 attacks each with their paired clubs. 6s will be an extra hit.
Oh, 3 extra hits. That's pretty good.
So that was the miss. I'll take 3 extra hits, wounding on 3s. All right, so 5.
Conveniently, I just grabbed a few more dice.
Yeah.
So 5s.
No. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so I
nice.
take 2. Now I will do my
two
deathless.
each.
I will do my deathless minions
Yep.
now. So I lose 4.
Yeah.
That's where they come from. Units out of coherency.
Yeah. All right, now there's 2 of the Iron Guts left. So I'll do their gulps first. They are still +1 attacks. So, and they're also +1 to hit. So they are on 2s and 3s for their bites. No. And 3s. No. So 1.
Failed.
And 1 damage.
Failed.
All right, and they are on a bunch of attacks each. 4 attacks each. Oh no, they have been bracketed to hell. All right, so 4 attacks on 2s and...
That includes your leader?
Yeah, the leader, I think it's an extra 2. Where is he? Extra 1. It's all right. I hate the way Battlescribe does these.
Good thing they've been DMCA'd.
Oh, yep. Yeah, it is 1 more. All right, so he will obviously, yep, everything is on 2s and 3s. I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. So there is 6 there.
I should have grabbed an extra dice. So looking for 5s, re-rolling 1s. I get to re-roll that 1.
Nice, you got 3
Right,
saves.
So 3s, and they're 3 each.
Yep.
So I need an extra 3 dice.
Yep.
Now looking for 6s.
All right, good luck.
I lose 9.
Okay, that's actually surprisingly a lot.
It is a lot. So okay, 2, 4, including the fake Dreadwarden. 6, 8, 9.
All right.
Now, that is the end of combat. I am going to do the D3. I bring back 3 ghosts.
Yep.
That won't actually change my
Battle shock.
bravery for battle shock, but I'm going to CP it anyway.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I'm just going to bring these guys back here and here. That.
All right, I have lost...
You've lost 1 and 2.
All right, so bravery 6, 7, 8, going back down to 7 because they're ghosts, and I've lost 1, so they're fine.
Down to 6, they are fine.
What's the down to 6?
Oh, 'cause I lost 1.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, so they start off on
7.
7, going
8,
up to
9.
9, and they've lost 2.
Back down to 7.
And then back down to 6. So
They
they're
are
fine.
also fine.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, stalemate.
All right. So,
But,
how many points do you get?
here's what's important.
Oh, hang on. Let me roll for Chuckles here.
Oh yeah.
See how many wounds he gets.
Ah, he's
Hey, he's
back
back
to
up to
full
full.
health. Chuckles, the clown.
Oh, hang on. Is it just him or is it anyone else? Oh, I get to heal the other dudes as well, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
With Chuckles?
Yeah.
What's the range?
12.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
Yeah, okay. I've got some wounds on...
He's got wounds and...
No, I think it's wholly within, so I don't think I'll get the...
Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah, so it's
And-
just the iron guts.
Oh, yeah. He's got wounds.
Yeah, he does.
They're multiplying.
And 2.
So that takes him back up to 3.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Okay.
Now, points. Important. Because I have 1, 2, 3,
You got more than enough.
4, 5, 6, 7, 9 guys.
Mm-hmm.
I get this point back,
Yep.
which I needed. So that gives me 2, 5.
Nice. What's the score?
That puts me on a comfortable 12, which matches your comfortable 12.
Ooh, okay. So, Ogres, turn 3. All right, so Ogres, turn 3. We've just sort of been trying to work out what it is that we're going to do. We're going to start off by giving myself a CP, which will come in handy. We're looking at sort of the objectives.
2 CP. You're on commanding still.
Oh my God, that's amazing. 2 CP.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd completely forgotten about that. But so it's effectively going to be a bit of spell casting. So our first thing that we're going to do is we're going to try and cast Blood Feast with the Butcher. Goes off on a 7 and the Gluttons will be in range. So he gets a +1 because he's next to the maul pot. It's always good. So 6 and just gets it on a 7.
Oh,
That's
now,
the +1 attacks.
I only have 1 dispel left.
Yes, and you're probably going to want it for the Voracious Maw, which is coming next.
Yeah, but there's no guarantee I'll get it. So that's a reasonable dispel. I've got to.
You need to roll an 8 or higher.
I need to roll an 8 or higher. I'm gonna try and I'm gonna save it for the reach. Oh,
Okay. Or you're undecided.
I'm undecided. I'll let you have it.
Okay.
I'll let you have it.
All right. Right, so let's. Have you got your little +1 attacks?
+1 attacks.
All right, so +1 attacks. Okay, Voracious Maw from him is going to go on to this. Which one do I want to hit? Do I want to hit the Spirit Torment or do I want to hit the...
Okay, so Spirit Torment gives everyone re-rolls of 1 to hit at the moment.
Yep.
The Guardian of Souls gives everyone +1 to wound.
Yeah, I probably want to hit that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so that also goes off on a 7, but I get +1 because I'm still next to the maw pot, so...
Ooh, so that's an 8.
So that's an 8.
I'm going to try and take this out with a
5.
fail.
All right,
All right,
so...
that goes off. You need your
D3.
3.
That's a good start.
Who's this one again? The Guardian of Souls?
Yeah, the guy closer to me, the
Right.
wound dude.
That's 3.
Okay, does it go off again? No.
Oh, no. All right.
All right.
It is what it is.
I can live with that.
I can live with that.
So that puts him on to 2.
2 wounds remaining.
2 wounds remaining. Look, you know what? I'm gonna throw it all in with a arcane bolt.
Yep.
Because with enough roll, there is still a chance.
2 D3 wounds.
Yeah. So let's see what we get. Well, it's an 8. It's a 9, which is not going to be enough, but I'm pretty sure it will be just the 1 mortal wound going through. Yes, just the 1. So
looking for an
going
hourglass.
for a save. No.
Gosh darn it.
Okay, he's down to 1.
He has 1. Oh, wait, no.
All right.
Remaining.
So that's 3 spells from him. What I'm also going to do is I'm also going to use this as the time to empty the Great Maw Pot, which is going to heal everyone there for D3. We do have some wounds, and if I don't use it now, it's like it's completely wasted.
Is there no range limitation on that?
Yeah, there is. 3 foot.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is phenomenal.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for the viewers at home, these guys are approximately 24 odd inches away. No, 18 inches away, sorry.
No, they'd be a solid 24.
Yeah, maybe.
They're about a foot in. They're about a foot in.
Well, they're all well and truly within 36 inches.
So I don't think I've got anything left to heal up on the tyrant, do I?
Nah, he is full health.
All right, so for the gluttons, D3 wounds back, it's a 1. So, yep. And the Iron Guts, D3 wounds back, that's 2.
He could only recover 1 wound anyway.
Yep. Which I'll take. Anything else in the hero phase? I don't think I've got anything else to do in the hero phase.
Ye doth not.
No, let's go to movement. All right, so in my movement phase, I'm effectively going to have some runs to do. So first off, these guys will move 8 to get to there, and I will run them, and I'm just going to try to get closer to this. I can't get it in this turn, but there is a chance that I might be able to get it next turn without, well, hopefully. Yay, 1 more. Dink, dink. I'm fine with that. My giant, which is over here, can move 8 inches, which will get him to here.
Pre-measured.
I know.
For accuracy.
Yeah. Now, these boys, I was tossing up going back for the objective, but you know what, that just doesn't sound amazingly fun. So I will move them up there 8 inches. And they are going to be able to shoot at these guys because these guys are flying.
And neither of them are within 3 inches of a battle line. So,
no,
not even look out, sir.
All right. So these guys are done. These guys are done. Everybody else is locked up in combat. So shooting phase. These guys can't do anything.
They can.
And they can, and he can. So I'll have a shot with him first.
Into the giant.
At the giant.
Why not?
How many wounds has the giant got left?
1. Not 2.
2. Look there. He's got potentially.
He's not long for this world.
Oh, no, he's not. All right, so I'll go with him. His pistols hit, there's 2 shots. They hit on 4s and then 3s with a rend. So this is shooting phase, so I'm not going to go all out shooting. All right, 2 hits.
Yep.
1, only the 1 wound.
Okay, well.
Still possible. 1 rend.
Saved.
Nice.
There's an hourglass
Nice.
when I don't need it.
All right, these guys will... I want to shoot at him to take him out, but then that's going to make my charge longer.
Yes, that will make your charge longer.
So I might take 2 shots with him.
Yeah.
So 2d3, so first d3 is 2 plus 1.
3 shots.
So 3 shots. And these guys will be 4s and 3s if I am not mistaken. Yep, 4s and 3s. 3s. 2 hits.
1 save.
Hang on, it's a d3?
Oh.
No, it's just 1.
Well, he takes a wound.
Okay, so that was his last wound, wasn't it?
No, you.
Oh, no, yeah, hit that guy. Okay. All right, which then means...
Charge a clock.
Charge a clock.
That is a giant charge to make.
Yeah, what was it, 7? I think we...
It was also a terrific pun, which you've ignored.
I have ignored it. I've let that one straight through to the keeper. All right, so I'll charge with him. 9.
You'll get in with a 9 easy. Yeah, that was a...
Can I get into that guy with a 9?
No, but you'll be within 1 inch of him.
Yeah, that'll do me. All right, so...
Just do about there.
Do I want to go to there or do I want to go to the other side?
If you go to the other side, you'll be further back.
Yeah, but I'll still have a 3-inch pile in.
Oh, yes, true.
I'm just thinking of next...
Oh, the cleanup.
Yeah, the cleanup.
I see.
Yeah, you know what? It doesn't matter. That's fine. What I will do is, just for giggles, I will also charge these guys. Because they can...
Oh, 8 inches. Is that enough?
Oh, it's going to be close.
Let's put the ruler down. It is enough for a 1/2 inch. Yeah, he's in.
Nice. Didn't expect that. Sorry.
Sorry, my ghosts are all over the place.
All right, so... and that will give me potentially a...
Mortal bomb.
Mortal bomb. Let's grab
I'm going to say you're going to probably get 3 6s here.
No. It's 8 dice. None. Or 2.
Oh, it's close. All right, take them both.
All right. All right, so that is amazingly good. All right, it shall be the combat round.
You get to choose who you want to activate first. And the problem for you is everything's a good option.
Well, yeah, and everything is sort of... Well, I did manage to get the maw pot off, so I've healed some stuff back, but I still don't... Yeah, I'm tossing up. If I go for something here first, I might be able to knock some buffs off those.
Yes, and the Deathless Minions.
And the Deathless Minions. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. But if I don't go with one of these units first...
Then you're going to take some issues.
Yeah, like there's not much left to take wounds with. You know what? I'm gonna pop it down to the giant just for giggles because why not? What's his attacks? I'm gonna split them.
His club is 3d6 attacks. Then he gets 1 kick and 1 headbutt.
I'm going to put the kick and the headbutt into the guy with 1 wound left.
Yeah.
And all of the club attacks into the torment. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So I'll do the headbutt first on 4s and 3s. Nope. The kick next. No, it just had a mic go out, but we are back. So I was up to the second attack on the giant, which is
the kick.
The kick on a 3 and a 3. I did have some dice here. All right, let's grab those. So again, into 1 wound left. So I just need 1 to go through. Okay, that's a hit. That's a wound.
That's
a save. Nice. All right. Okay. So
he lives with 1.
He lives with 1. I'll put the other attacks into
3d6 clubbing attacks.
Clubs.
That's not bad.
That's 9. Yeah, I'll take that.
Again, 3s and 3s.
Oh, that's just solid.
Yeah.
Less solid, but you know what? Yeah, 2.
I need 1. Makes 1.
Oh, makes 1.
That's only minion.
No.
He takes 1.
All right, so I've got 2 wounded guys. Not what I wanted, but you know what? I'm not going to complain. So counting out some buckets of dice.
We've mapped it out.
What
Still
have we got?
10 attacks into the Tyrant.
Mm-hmm.
There's only going to be 29 attacks this time because I've lost a few
Mm-hmm.
into the Iron Guts.
Mm-hmm.
And 8 attacks from these 4 on the end
Yep.
into the Gluttons.
All right.
So we'll begin left to right.
All right. Tyrant.
10 attacks, re-rolling 1s, hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Re-rolling 1s, wounding on 3s.
Yep.
No rend.
Okay.
Damage. So re-roll those 2 1s. Hey, that added value because
Nice.
they both came up positive.
All right.
3s.
Re-rolling ones. No.
So you've got 3 saves, no rend.
All right. So 3 ups, and I did forget to top stuff. So 3 ups. Okay, I do make all of them though. That's always a good start.
I knew you would. A 3-up save without rend is just really solid.
I know.
Right.
I'm not normally the guy that has the good save, so yes.
29 attacks going into your Iron Guts.
Yeah.
Pre-counted the dice.
Yeah.
I'll
Right.
grab those 4 1s and re-roll them.
Nice.
Added some value again. So I'll get rid of the fails.
Still a good number of dice there.
Not a bad start.
And then on the 3s with re-rolls and ones, yeah?
3s re-rolling 1 still. So those 3 1s. I'll get rid of those 3 fails. 4 fails. 5 fails. So you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 14 saves. No rend.
Ooh. I think statistically they are likely to be dead.
Nah, they're full health. So you've
They
got
are full
8.
health.
Yeah.
So I might save a few. All right. Get in, mate. All right. So looking for 4 ups, no re-rolls. I make that. They're dead. Yay!
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, 1 wound left.
1 wound left. I'll leave that on the bus.
The boss man.
All right. He's not going to matter, so you can go to the mantelpiece of shame. All right. Gluttons.
Now, 8 attacks on the Gluttons. Same stats as always. Reroll the 1. Didn't matter. Reroll the 1. All right, so 3 saves, no rend.
All right. So looking for 4 ups on those 2. Sorry, 5 ups, and I make none. So that was 3 wounds, so that will take the banner bearer out.
That was more efficient
Yeah. And over here.
than the 14 other guys.
All right, in that case, I will... Who am I going to attack with? I might actually go back with the lead belchers. Just to see if I can... I'm feeling reasonably safe with him because he's bracketed to hell. So yeah, I'll come in with these guys.
Yep.
And they get a bite each, which will be 3s and 3s. Okay, 3s and 3. No, nothing there. And they will get bludgeoning blows, I think is what they're called. Let me look it up. 2 attacks, 3s and 3s. Yep, so there's 4 attacks, 3s and 3s. 1 attack left. All right, 1 goes through, and it's saved.
Oh, I needed that because
You
isn't
did.
it 2 damage?
Yeah, 2 damage.
Yeah, so it still could have killed him. All right. I'm going to fight back with my Spirit Torment.
That
guy.
one. Yep.
What I'm going to do, I'm actually going to do a bit of a sneaky and move this way, a little bit down more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just bringing in more of that aura.
Yeah, just bringing in more of the aura, but also giving me the ability to put him somewhat between those 2.
Yeah, I think his club might have some range anyway.
3 inches?
Probably not 3. Anyways,
Right. So,
oh, it is 3. It is. Yeah.
well, matters less all of a sudden.
Well, damn.
Damn. Okay, so 3 attacks into old mate. 4s re-rolling 1s, 3s.
Yep.
So 1, looking for, actually that should be a 2 now because of the aura. So that goes through. I believe that is -2.
Oh, is it? Wow. That'll go straight through then.
It is -2.
Yep. I'm pretty sure that they only have a 5 up. Save. How much damage? Yeah, it's a 5 up, so that goes straight through.
How many wounds do they have?
They got 4 each.
Well, he still lives.
Okay.
It's 3 damage.
Nice. I will put it on Fat Bastard.
Not Fat Bastard.
Fat Bastard.
Ah,
All right.
Fat bastard.
Your giant hasn't gone yet, has he?
No.
My giant has.
Yes.
All right, so it's either the Tyrant or the...
These two have not taken a turn yet. So
No, those guys... No, they copped hits. That's right.
it's copped hits, but hasn't dealt back any.
All right. Okay, I will... I'm going to go have a crack with the Iron Guts because, well, I mean, they're not anywhere near as buffed. So 1 gulping bite on 3s and 3s. And it said, yeah. Yep.
5 up.
No.
1
Deathless?
damage. Deathless. No.
No. All right, and it'll be 4 attacks with the club on 3s and 3s. Yep, and 3s. Okay, 2.
That's 3.
Yep.
Deathless. No.
All right, 3 go down.
3 more. Perish. As wisps in the wind.
Yep.
Wisps.
Okay. You've got the giant and this
Old
guy.
mate. Now they've all attacked, so I might as well get some value out of the giant.
Yep.
1d6 attacks with the club.
Yep.
4
Cool.
attacks. 3s and 3s. No rerolls benefits, so 3s and 3s. So 2 saves at -1.
All right, so 4 ups.
You make them both.
Nice.
Headbutt
Miss.
and
Kick.
the kick. That hits, I believe.
I think that's a hit.
3, yeah.
Yeah, that's... is it 3? Yes.
Ooh. So the kick is -2.
Okay, nice. So that's going to be a 5 up. Nope.
D3.
Hey,
2.
2.
Aha! You are wounded once again.
All right, he's down to 6. Where is 6 on this thing? That one.
Yeah, sneak it in. All right. So you now have your glutton and your tyrant.
All right, now the glutton still has +1 attack, so...
Do you want to pile him in?
Yeah, sure. Boop. Yep. All right, so 2 bites on 3s and 3s. Yep.
And 5s.
Hey, make 1.
And 6. No, one
All right,
dies.
so 1. And it will be 3 attacks with the paired clubs. 6s here are an extra hit on 3s and 3s. So, yeah. Okay.
5.
1. No.
2 damage.
2 damage.
2.
Yeah.
There's
Almost.
those 5s when I need them.
Right.
2 more die. All right. Gonna fight back with old mate, battle mage, who's gonna pile in.
Yep. Yes, giving some extra blocking.
Yep. Gonna attack into these guys.
Yep.
He hits on 3 attacks, 3s, 3s, -1, 1. So it'll be 3 attacks, 3s, rerolling 1s, 2s because of his own aura. So 3s, rerolling those 1s. Yep.
Nice.
So 2s. All right, so 3 saves at -1,
All right, so 5 up goes to 6 up.
and it's 1 damage each. So that should be enough to kill one guy off,
Yep.
which activates my ability to heal myself.
Nice.
Sorry, old fat bastard. You are dead.
Shame.
Shame, shame, shame.
All right.
Ooh, that gives you your tyrant.
That gives me my tyrant. I think I'm going to put everything I can into the chain rasp because
Yeah, makes
you've got
so much
no
sense.
CP. And
The battle shock will hurt.
I think the battle shock will hurt. So I'm going to put everything I can into those fellas. So they have got, we've got 1 gulping bite, 3s and 3s. Nope. We've got 2 beast skewer glaives on 3s and 3s. Yes. And, oh, the beast skewer glaive. No, it's not a hero or a monster, damn it. And 3, so 1 of those goes through.
All right, so 5 up. No, how much damage?
That is a D3 damage. And 2.
No, 2 die.
All right, and the Thunder Mace. 3 attacks, 3s and 3s. And 6s, I don't believe, do anything there. Oh, it does. It inflicts an extra mortal wound in addition to the damage. If the target unit has more than 3 models on an unmodified 6, that attack inflicts D3 mortal wounds.
Oh.
Okay, so I'll do D3 mortal wounds first. So that's
3 mortals.
And
So that's 3 gone.
and they were 2 wounds on 3s and 3s, yep. So 2 go through.
They do. And
they are 3 damage each.
so this is adding up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so that is
Another
9
6.
dead.
All right, and has your giant gone yet?
Yes.
All right, so I'm just going to roll to see what he heals at the end of the combat round, because he's Thunder Mace connected, so he gets a D3 wounds back.
Yep.
Which is 1, so he's up to 7.
So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. He goes back to 7.
All right. Have you got anything left to activate?
My heal.
Oh, no, so, yeah, sorry.
I'm going to bring back 2 models back into this unit.
All right, so what's your battle shock? Sorry, was that was the end of the combat? There's nothing else to fight?
Yep.
Or is he giant fought?
He has fought, yeah.
Okay.
He did 2 wounds.
Ah, that's right, yeah.
That is, yeah, so nothing else to fight. I owe you 8 plus D6 runs.
Hang on. No, it's the bellower. He gives -1 aura, but I don't think he's in range.
What's his range?
It might be 6. It's 6.
All right.
Is he in?
9 plus D6 runs.
Oh dear.
1 guy, actually I put him back, so it probably would have happened before, but we'll count it. 4. So that is 13 runs.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They all run.
That is down to a 1, was it?
Yeah, I would have had 1 model left.
Oh no.
I don't know in order of operations if because I think you do this, but yeah, I think I just shot myself in the foot by putting him there. I would have had 1 model left.
Oh no.
But that's fine. That is unit white. Come on, congregate with your buddies on the sidelines. Sideline of shame. Sideline of shame. There we go. Sideline of shame. Magical barrier reappears.
All right.
In hindsight, I should have just healed myself. But,
Oh.
you know,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know on that one.
looking at it in terms of points, you'll
I'll take that one because he's
take
worth
that.
2.
Yep.
I
Won't take that because I still have 1 guy and he's only worth 1.
hang on. Let's see if the other dude is in range.
He's not because my guy is not.
It'd be close, but yep, no, that's not. Okay.
So you have 1,
1,
2, 3, 4,
4, because they're there.
5 because they're worth 2. They're worth 3.
No, oh yeah, they are worth.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, 4.
4.
I was getting the other one because the giant was on there.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep.
All right.
All right, so 4 points for the
that
ogres.
takes you to 16 to my 12.
Okay.
Now, I'm just going to say it. This is probably well and truly over because I got nothing I can bring back.
And in my turn, no matter what happens, these guys will claim this.
Do you win the roll off?
Yes.
Yes. So,
All right, so in my turn, I mean, we're just going to quickly do it. They'll go 8, they'll run, and they'll get within 6 of this. I don't need to do anything.
No. You don't even need to engage in combat with these guys.
These guys just sort of rock up. That guy rocks up that way.
There.
And that gives me
every
all the
objective.
Points.
You will have all of the points, and they will die.
Good game.
Good game.
Let's go and talk this one through because there is a lot of talking to do.
There's a lot of talking to do.
Nathan.
Tom.
Thoughts on the game?
How do ghosts taste, Tom? Does it taste like victory?
They taste hollow.
Yeah, so it's a hollow victory then. That's fitting. I hope we haunt your bowels later.
Oh, look, they're ogres. There's nothing to talk about being in there.
Yeah, where to begin with that game? Brilliant turn 1, turn 2 for you. I think they just went like as well as you'd want any turn 1, turn 2 to go for any army.
Yeah.
If that was how your turns go, you know you're going to be in for a good game. I was on the defensive from the start of turn 2, and I had deliberately deployed a little bit more defensive. So we had to deploy outside of 9 inches from enemy territory. I actually deployed on 12.
Yep.
Because, the Pendant of the Fell Wind compensates.
Yep.
I get that extra 3-inch buff, so I deployed as close as I would have normally anyway. But maybe I should have deployed, 13 inches outside of your territory. Who knows what a difference it would have made? I don't think much, because your charges in turn 2, you were pulling off
needed
8s,
4s and
9s.
5s. Yeah.
You needed 4s and 5s. You were making 8s, 9s, or 10s on the charge. And it's just like, well, even if I'd been that extra inch back, no difference.
Yeah.
You would have been in there anyway. So yeah, ogres are very fast, deceptively fast for big guys.
Yeah, they are. Look, turn 1, turn 2, everything went exactly as I would have possibly hoped for. I knew that I didn't think you were going to be that defensive, but I knew that you didn't have a lot of ranged stuff, so I gave you the first attack.
Yep.
And then really banked on that double turn just to get everything up in a big fat line, which amazingly worked well for that turn 2.
Yeah.
And yeah, everything went right.
So I think priority for turn 2 was the key that decided the game. Because I don't know if you paid attention to this, but your back left, my left, your right corner was being defended by 2 lead belchers.
Yeah, and a giant.
No, the giant was on your left, my right, where your mage was.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, the other corner, the empty corner. Yeah, I gave that up.
You gave that up. If I had got priority turn 2, I would have captured that.
Yes, I banked on, if you capture that one, that's fine. I'll circle around. It was literally, I wanted to make sure my mage didn't get chomped.
So if I had captured that, I would have gone and pushed towards your mage, obviously, which meant that you may or may not have had to play a bit more defensively with some of your guys coming back.
Yep.
So I think that would have changed the game quite dramatically, but can't argue with the fate of the dice. We play a dice game. Can't argue with the fate of the dice.
All the rolls just came up really, really well in that first sort of bunch of dice. I finally got over my spirit host hex. I finally managed to get rid of a unit, although I think you do normally play with 9.
I do normally play with 9.
That makes it really hard, especially if you get that shade mist off, which is just then the -1 to wound. And
so the way you want to play the tar pits and it's the same for the chain Raspord. You've got 40 chain Raspord. They only have a 5-up save. But if you can hit them with a Shade Mist, okay, well, you're -1 to wound them. Hit them with your Mystic Shield or All-Out Defense. It's a 5-up re-rolling with a -1 to wound. Yeah. That's pretty tar pity. Yeah. And it's the same on the Spirit Hosts. Yeah. I'm a bit upset that you completely wiped the Spirit Hosts in that one turn, because we didn't get to see what they can do
When they come back, yeah.
When they've got a lot of attacks. Because the Spirit Host has 6 attacks per model. It's 5s and 4s, no rend 1. But a 60 hit is a straight mortal.
Yeah, and I've got no blocks.
And you've got no blocks against that. So if I still had a bit, like even if I only had 3, well, there's 18 attacks. And with the Spirit Torment nearby, they're re-rolling 1s. So there's a chance I'll get several mortal wounds a turn anyway, which would have been really nice. But yeah, not to be.
No, look, I don't think there was any glaring tactical blunders on either side, which is good in a game.
Yeah.
Your dice did not like you.
My dice? Normally, here's the thing. Normally with my thematic dice, I roll straight 6s. It's almost a curse for people. So I've got Skaven dice. I get a ridiculous number of good rolls with my Skaven dice. I've got my Nighthaunt dice. I get a ridiculous number of good rolls with my Nighthaunt dice. Not today.
This was the balancing
They're camera shy. They were very camera shy. And honestly, there might be an offer on our eBay later for some. Keep an eye out, people.
Yeah, look, I think though there was some unlucky rolls. You seem to get a lot back in the second half of the game. Unfortunately, like it was sort of like you were running uphill at that point.
Yeah.
But it did even out. There was, I mean, your Chain of Wrath got 29 hits.
29 saves that needed to be made.
Yeah.
You made 20 of them, which is statistically pretty good with a 4-up Mystic Shield.
Yeah.
So 9 wounds go through. When you think about it, 9 wounds is probably the average per turn that you'll do on a unit like that. So it was statistically where you would expect it to have been. It performed how it expected, but you need to buff the synergies to get that through, which, you know, it's the points investment, but that's what you play for. Yeah. The thing that I'm really happy with was the fact that the Gargant didn't play as big a factor in the game as it could have. Like it wasn't the thing that like absolutely decided or lost a game for us. Like it was a target for you, so yeah, you put your tyrant, one turn of your tyrant into almost one shot in it. But in return, all it really did was 4 wounds throughout the course of the game, I think, to your tyrant in return. Yep. So it's not like
it wasn't a game changer.
It wasn't a game changer for either of us. Yep. So I think that's nice.
Look, I think mine, even though he didn't get into combat until the very end, having him there, gaining some points, which I had actually already forgotten about, but just having that safety blanket of there's a big model that can sometimes do a lot of damage, having him around the butcher really, really helped.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also think I got really, really good value out of the 2 lead belchers, which effectively did nothing, but they did board control.
Yes,
they were just annoying, and then there's only 2 of them, so you don't want to commit any units to go after them, and they just hold stuff.
Yeah.
Or, mainly hold stuff. So.
And they count as 4 models.
Yeah.
When it comes to taking an objective, which helps as well, because it's not like I can just drop a hero somewhere and then claim a point if there's the 2 of them there.
Even if there's 1 of them there.
Even if there's 1 of them there,
yeah. So
the thing that I'm like in hindsight, I'm kind of like I wonder if I would have played differently. I did really well with Lady Alinda's Banshee Scream.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if I had put the Lift the Veil into your Tyrant as well as the Hourglass, and then just relied on the Banshee Scream to kill the Slaughtermaster, if that would have made a bigger difference, a bigger impact in the game.
Yeah, well, he got down to 2, didn't he?
So the Slaughtermaster was only on 2, but if I had, because I rolled a 6 on Lift in the Veil, which just wiped your Slaughtermaster.
Yeah.
And then I got the 2 on the Hourglass. So if I put the 8 onto your Tyrant, he would have been gone.
Yeah.
I got, I think, 1 mortal on your Tyrant with the Banshee Scream.
Yeah.
So if I put that on your Slaughtermaster, he would have had 1. Then could she have killed him with the attacks, or the Gargant would have killed him?
Yeah.
Probably. So that's, like, playing it back through my head, that's the only thing I would have done different.
But you like, that makes perfect sense, knowing the hindsight.
Knowing the roles.
Yeah, yes. Knowing the roles.
And hindsight is 2020.
And look,
it's a horrible year to live in.
That Slaughtermaster, his ability, his like reach into his pot twice, that is a really, really good ability. So I don't disagree with trying to get him off the table quickly.
Yeah, it was, and because he took so many wounds and he was down on 2, it was like, okay, if I clap him, it potentially weakens the Iron Guts or what you can do.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it made sense from a tactical perspective. And if I didn't clap him, let's say I didn't clap him or the tyrant, well, you would have had all of the extra attacks in the abilities. So that may have changed who went first turn 3 because you may have got abilities back or something like that. The Slaughtermaster Lynch getting that 1 wound on the Spirit Host that wiped the unit entirely. Because the ruler of the Spirit Host just brings back D3 models.
Yep.
The Black Coach could have brought back D3 models.
Yep. They're back to full strength.
That would have been back. They potentially could have been back to full strength.
Yeah.
That would have been amazing.
That's why I hate them.
Yeah.
Because D3 4 wound models or 3 wound models.
3 wound
Yeah,
models.
3 wound models.
4+, 6++, or 6 plus deathless minions. No,
They're great.
they're pretty good.
Yeah.
And when there's 6 of them there attacking, that's a lot of attacks, potentially a lot of mortals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Overall, it was a fun game. Like I said, the start was as good as I could have possibly hoped for. But yeah, it was a good, fun game, which I think tightened up a hell of a lot towards the end, especially when I was playing catch up for points.
You were predominantly in the lead for points. You would have caught me on points.
If I hadn't got the double turn to start off with,
yeah,
I was well behind.
you would have been well behind if you didn't get the double turn. Yes.
Yeah. So I only got ahead because of that double turn, and I think that I got ahead on turn 3.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Why can't we do the 40k thing where it's just turn order? Watch, we'll do a 40k bat rep and I'll be like, why can't we just do the thing where you alternate
If
turns?
only I'd got the double turn.
You can never win.
Yeah. Oh, look, I like the double turn.
Yeah. I think it's a good mechanic because
It just
all your
adds
best laid
that,
plans can come apart with
yeah,
the double
that's the
turn.
thing. It literally adds that big level of randomness to kind of go, haha, no. And it
Yeah.
also gives people a chance to come back to a game.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, very good.
good game.
Yeah. GG.
Happy wargaming.
Happy wargaming, guys.